Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Wednesday to you. Glad you're with us tonight. So, a special night tonight because we have a really cool show with some very different ideas that we've not had before, or if we've had, it's been a while. And so what we're going to see, as you probably have noticed, I'm wearing some necklaces, and it's actually all in one. So there are, and this is probably the coolest piece of versatile jewelry. You know what our Wonder Ring is to versatility in rings? Well, we've got that equivalent in necklaces for you. It is basically, this is just the beginning. And what we have is really a super cool convertible style. And I'm not talking about drop at the top. That kind of convertible is cool too. But we're gonna bring you 1,000,001 ways to wear this necklace, but it's also going to be affordable enough in fine jewelry that it also makes a great gifting idea. And we only have a few to go around, so it's not going to be something we see a lot of. As a matter of fact, guaranteed sellout here tonight. We have that coming up. It's in this first hour. And so whether you're already, since it is already now August, first time I've seen you since August, kicked off, this is going to be maybe your perfect little jump start to holiday gifting, or just that perfect piece you tuck aside. You're not sure who or when is going to receive it, but you know it's fantastic. So we have that. And you need one for yourself as well, because I've already thought of 1,000,001 ways to wear it. And believe it or not, I'm just wearing one piece. It's one necklace. So that, please stick around and stay with us to hear what all you can do with this piece, because it's a multifunctional clasp that is going to be totally unique to anything we've seen before. So looking forward to that. And we also have, okay, you ready for this? We've got the return of two of the most famous critter pieces. I'm still needing to come up with a new term, but let me put it this way. We've got, oh goodness, you guys have to forgive me. I can't remember if we decided if this is a crocodile or an alligator, but you all will chime in and let me know. We have the Gator coming up, and we also have the Dragonfly that are returning. So we know that we got a few more. We were working on this because back when we started bringing you the great designs in animals and butterflies and all these different motifs, there were not nearly enough to go around. So we promised we would work on that, bring them back if possible. It's here tonight. So looking forward to that. Those two pieces only. So it's not going to be a lot of critter jewelry. But if you're already waiting, you're thinking, ooh, did she say the Dragonfly? I missed out on that. Or the Gator. I'm calling it the Gator until we figure it out. But there was a differential in the nose, and forgive me, I haven't committed it to memory. It's funny, when we first presented this and we got all the responses, it was like half and half. Some people said alligator, some people said crocodile. Either way, we're going to bring it back, and it's in all precious gems. We also have a brand new turquoise. We've got brand new tanzanite. It's a blue wing set like it's never been set before. Also, maybe our best value is a band that is for absolutely everybody. This is still not for everybody. This is probably for every necklace wearing female customer out there. But we have a band that would work for everybody, any gender, any size, any age, any style, which is a big statement because, you know, jewelry is pretty specific as far as styling goes. So we're actually going to bring you a band. It's got a big yellow diamond, and it's our ultimate special besides our fabulous multiple ways to wear pearls. So that's going to be just a little for instance. We've got great wheels coming up. We have some museum pieces that have got to go. Some of them haven't even been on the air much, but still we're saying bye-bye to them today. It's we got a brand new purple diamond first of all, but I also have a really large pink diamond that's actually celebrated with a GIA cert. It's a 73 pointer. Time for that one to find a home, not to mention our really gorgeous, my favorite Australian Lightning Ridge opal is here, plus some brand new designs in sapphires and really exquisite. What else do we have? The big yellow diamond. Listen to this. A 2.5 carat is back. I had a 2.5 carat the other day. It sold instantaneously. We're going to bring you a 2 carat 51 VS stone, but it's also the way it's set. Really impressive setting for this major diamond. Plus, seems like everyone's been asking about green tourmalines of late. We've got a beautiful bright green tourmaline. So that all's happening within this next 3 hours, believe it or not. Plus, I did get a request for, it was Renee. So Renee, if you were looking for a sapphire, if you happen to be with me, sometimes those requests, they forget we're on the air at a certain time. So Renee, if you're out there, I think it was Renee C was her last name initial, I think. Yeah, Renee C. So I've got a blue sapphire to show you. So, you know, we'll try to hook you up. Otherwise, there's some really affordable sapphires and the like. So we've always got, again, requests are always welcome. So it's a fabulous day to get those requests in and shop. And by the way, Barbara, I just got your email. Thank you. Barbara, you were not the first person to say that. She drew a comparison. She said, you know what? I finally figured out who you remind me of. I was watching an old movie. What was she watching? Vertigo? Vertigo was the movie. I better not say that word too much because I suffer from vertigo. So I don't want to, you know, manifest it in the universe. But she, you know, I've heard that before from many customers before, Barbara. So you're not the first one to see see the comparison between Kim Novak and old time Kim Novak. So thank you. Thanks, Barbara, for all your kind words as usual. Appreciate that. So let's get started. We've got, I couldn't decide. I have a triple sapphire and I have a beautiful emerald. And again, pearls coming up in this hour. So don't go anywhere, because before you know it, about 25 minutes from now, it's happening. And there are a million ways to wear it. So you're going to have fun. It's like that party that we have with our Wonder Ring. We always talk about, set aside some time to play when you get it home. Well, that's going to be the case here today as well. And forgive me, I was so busy with my pearls, I didn't focus our cameras yet and do all my camera work. So here we go. This is how we start. Our first item of the the night is going to be 6416. And I'm loving this one. And this is really, really cool because it's that scatter design we love of burnished diamonds. It's so beautiful with a 30-point center stone. That's an emerald. And then you get the fabulous diamonds that scatter on out from the center all the way to the very edges, where you've got a really beautiful flush setting. So everything consistently stays into the band. There's not a prong except for the 4 prongs that'll hold that bigger 30-point emerald, and it's 49 points in diamonds. This is less about, forgive me about the emerald, it's not about the carat weight. We've had our 3 carats and our 4 carats and our 5 carats, and guess what? They're all going. But what's so exciting about this one is this is about the style. This is about having an easy to wear, almost like, I hate to use the word casual, but for some reason I think, and I hear this from a lot of you, that when we have these dome setting styles, it tends to lend itself maybe to more a casual wear. And maybe that comes down to the fact it doesn't sit up really high. It doesn't have big old oversized prongs that make it complicated and really, kind of a pain in the what to wear, because it just sits lower. So you've got a really nice style, but you're still getting diamond weight. You're still getting a stunning Colombian emerald that's really, really well done, and all the beauty and rarity of a Colombian round brilliant as well. That's important. Now, any gold you want, there's a great price on this one already at, well, first of all, $5,100. Yeah, we're going to change that. Then we've got $3,899. We're going to change that. Then we've got $19.99. Looks like that was sale slotted. Well, guess what we're doing tonight? It's not even, this is not even going to be $999. Want to kick off What's New Wednesday with a bang? This is how you do it. Emerald and diamonds in almost a half carat, any gold you want. Check this out on the hand because it's really, really beautiful. I guess we can zoom back a little bit here. It's getting ready for our pearl presentation as well. We'll be getting y'all set up with that. But do you see what I mean about still everything's quality? You can't associate a small price like, $19.99, or like I said, we're actually going even lower than that because we got it below. Yep, it's not even $9.99. Tell you what, we'll go a little further since that $9.99 just arrived. Tell you what we're going to do instead. Better price. Watch how that emerald still shines, and bright, brilliant, beautiful color. This is still top quality emerald out of the best source in the world. Major, major color. You get all the glow in the flash, which is so unique for emeralds, even when they are, smaller size. We've been so lucky to have, 3 carat, 4 carat, 5 carats, which because of their quality and their value are all going out the door. But how nice to have this for under $1,000, and yet you're still getting diamond presence in a big way. I love this profile. You still get diamonds shaded across the sides of the band. So from the profile angle, you still see incredible diamond weight. It's not even $899. That's a miracle when you talk about that much diamond weight and a beautiful emerald to boot. And if you want that bright pop of green, this is a great way to get it. No other stone really has this color. Even our neon green tourmalines, they're different. Even our really, really important, like we see sapphirites. We've had, of course, it was a week ago tonight. Or a week ago, actually, Monday, I was debuting those fabulous, fabulous mint Marilani stones. Well, this is that brighter grass green. When you get the top quality, at least, it's that bright grass green color that just effervesces. We'll make it less than $899. I'll make it $888 if you'd like it. It's white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. That's it. Fabulous value, amazing opportunity. Antonio, how was your birthday yesterday? Was it good? Did you have a good time? Anything really, really special happen? Oh, that is special then, right? And Lorenzo spoiled you to pieces, I'm sure. Right? Oh, that's wonderful. You know who else had a birthday? Got to shout out I wasn't with you guys on Monday, so I couldn't wish her a happy birthday on TV, but one of our favorites, Judy in Wisconsin, celebrated a birthday on Monday. So happy birthday to her. I know she's watching, so happy birthday, Judy. And I hope it was everything you could have imagined and more, and may it just be the beginning of a great, happy, healthy year ahead. Am I right? That's all we need, right? Happiness and health. It's like, don't even get me the cake, don't get me the candles, I don't need the whatever, just happiness and health. That's all we want, right? More than ever. So 888 on that one, let me know. We'll give it 60 seconds. Let me know if you have requests. Are you ready to see the Dragonfly? or the Gator. Let's bring it on out. Plus pearls coming up in 20 minutes. This is a must-have. It'll bring in new shoppers, and you'll have a great gifting opportunity, and you'll have everything you could need in a great overall value. And then, of course, there's also really, really, really stunning. I brought up diamond collars tonight too. Just they've been requested a lot lately. It's been a while since we've seen them. So if anybody's thinking like those are probably gone, they're actually here. I had to dig them way out of a safe. They were in the very, 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 very back of I think the do not show portion of the safe because again, you know, where gold and diamonds have gone a little wonky, so it's hard to bring a lot of gold and diamonds at a great value. If anybody wants, I may just bring those out tonight for a presentation because it's been so long since we've seen them, and I really think it totally epitomizes the value that we offer here at TVON. So diamond collars, and I'm not talking about the flimsy little ones. I'm talking about the big ones that sit properly and do all that. Plus we have an opal blowout wheel. I really, really am encouraged with the bigger crystal opals we have, plus a museum wheel a little later. Let me know who's got the emerald. All right, let's go. We got a lot on the way here and some very important emeralds tonight, and we've got some zambarans. We have some really pretty zambaran earrings because I know a lot of you have gotten some beautiful rings from us. We've got a fabulous, fabulous look at some earrings. That is our one and only big style in zambarans, but it's probably time right here and now, 11 minutes into the show, to show you something that we have not seen before. I've had a couple where they've been halfway to the remarkable distinctive rarity that this is, but I'm about to share with you something that is just so important we need to show it now, 11 minutes into the show, because this is what it's all about when rarity comes to play in diamonds. Of course, we're no strangers to rare diamonds. We bring them every night that we're with you and every day, but this is really, really a special stone because we're not just talking about a pink diamond anymore. We're getting into the ultimate saturation, which actually makes it is purple. And it is naturally purple, and it didn't get any enhancements or any treatments or any help to get there. It's just purple, and it's item number 7369. It's also new. So this is not one of those that's like halfway to, or sometimes we'll see the term purple pink or purple pink or pink or purple. This is really the full on, and you'll see what I'm talking about, because like I always say with colored diamonds, it really is, if we're trying to look at and evaluate a color, sometimes we really like to, you know, get in when we're talking about the finer points of pinks. But when you see this kind of saturation, it really goes back to what we all learned, you know, as very young children when we were learning our colors. And it's ultimately what you look at in this stone. So it's less about, you don't really need an expert to tell you every detail of this stone. You know that it's natural because it's TVON you're shopping with, but you also know by looking one glance and you know the color, it is that saturation we rarely see. So since it is so rare, I thought we'd go ahead and show you as a little early bird special, 7369. It's our purple pear shape too, and it really is well done. Look at that. That is, yep, about as saturated as I've seen on the air. On any, right? Like I've been offering jewelry for a long time. There's a lot of fancy diamonds I've had, especially in the last 3 years here. That is a true, oh goodness, Tony, I think we may need to find the center here. That's gonna be our really special purple there. And it's a big size as well. Oh my goodness, this is 7369, brand new today. 25-point center, and I mean, purple or like really just, it's almost like a hot purple. It's so important, and this will really kind of be a test of who's with us early, because this is the ultimate collector's stone. And even when we've lately brought you, sure enough, we have yellows all the time. We make yellows look commonplace, and they're not. We have pinks rather frequently. We have, even lately, we've had, of course, some really rare chameleons. We've had fawns. We've had champagnes and cognacs. We've had all of these colors. I even had a few orange diamonds in the last couple of weeks, but this is my only purple, straight up purple diamond. It also has 90 points in diamonds around it. I love that we just let that stone sing, which is giving it the contrast of the bright white diamonds, which is 90 points. So that's a lot of diamond weight that you're getting in addition to your quarter carat center, which is such a big size when we see, you know, the really, really rare pinks. And when we have a light or a faint pink, a barely there pink, they're still lovely and they're still rare and they're exotic, but this is a whole nother world here. And when we have those quarter carat pinks, I think y'all know, we get you a great value. They disappear for a reason, and that's because the value is so good. But this may top them all, and that's why I had to do it early, because the understanding that this is one of those rarities that, again, no enhancements, no treatment. This wasn't just a pink once upon a time that we just helped it along. Doesn't work like that. This is, at least not here. We did not, again, bring this stone out to show you just another pink. This is really, truly on its own level. There is no debating this. It is that color we all recognize instantaneously. You know it, you love it, you see it rarely. I mean, again, where else do you see purple diamonds? There's been famous purple diamonds. I've seen those and had the pleasure of being a part of those before. Really some well-known purple diamonds that have been bought and sold and gifted. And I will tell you right now, they were not as strong. Granted, they were larger, but they were not as strong as saturation as what you're seeing here. And for everyday wear, if you're feeling like, you know, a purple diamond would be great, but if it's worth $10 million or $15 million and going up by the day, maybe that's not the one I want to wear every day. Hopefully you'll feel comfortable wearing this every day because that is the appreciation it deserves. It is a lovely stone. It is a deep saturated stone. And I will, if you want to jump in on the phone lines, I can promise you this. It's the better value I think we've ever had in fancy diamonds because it is a better value than what we've seen on this size in pinks. It is a smaller price is what that means. So if that gives you any kind of little just sense that you should maybe dial in, it's definitely right now go time because that is going to be what we're going to bring you in this value. I obviously only have one. There's not a parcel coming through. There's not like this isn't the beginning of a new, you know, we're going to bring one a day or one a week or anything like that. This is it. Just this one alone superstar that really is priceless because when you talk about purple diamonds, they're not just anywhere and everywhere. There's no real way to make a comparison on something like this. However, instead of our $79.99, which is right here on the bag, $7,999, I'll treat you to something special. Just move it on out and show you why it's so important to be here early in our shows because this is why sometimes we, you know, look at this as an investment in the future to, you know, make sure that everyone's aware that while, you know, other things are going on and all this, you may just always want to just really pay particular attention, really truly. I mean, I know I make a concerted effort to really wow you with values here in the beginning. So instead of $79.99, we're doing better than that and a lot better than that. And this just is, I think, the greatest value we've had on diamonds, period, done. Like sentence is closed. That's it. That's the best one because it's a color we've not seen before, truly, yet it's still brilliant and bright. I do want to try it on. Then I'll show you there's an undergallery, of course. There's that beautiful look on the hand. Wow. Now that is a superstar. It's not $79.69 or $59.99. Welcome in to our very, very wild. This one is probably the wildest of our Wednesday here. With the value, we're taking it to not even $59, not even $49.99. For a quarter carat. It's not just a light quarter carat. The fact that it hits that size in a rarity like this is very, very special. It's very unusual. I would expect if we're going to bring out that rare purple diamond, you might see a smaller stone. There's that inside undergallery. You can see the rose gold that's going to actually set your purple diamond, then the inside undergallery, and it's not even $49.99. Now that, look at that, when it moves, look at how you see flashes of hot pinks and reds because it's still a brilliant cut. So it's not just a pear shape, it's a brilliant pear shape. So you get that unbelievable bright, bright, bright faceting and that beautiful, you're still seeing diamond-like brilliance, meaning all the colors of the rainbow within that purple color. And it's not $49.99 either. One caller, come on in early. It always helps because you don't have to take it. Just because you dial in doesn't mean you're obligated to take it. It just means you are putting yourself front of the line, cutting in front of everybody. I know we were taught in school, don't cut. Don't do that. Don't hop the line. Don't do that, right? As adults, as children, it's not a good thing. But this is where we encourage it. And it's as simple as calling in early because by the time you see the price tag and make the phone call, it could be too late. Someone else may be already in the lines. And I'll tell you, if it's 48, 47, or 46, these are all just values that are a little too good to be true. We're doing better than even $4,500 or $44.99. It is just a beauty of a stone. We have truly seen pink diamonds of this exact size, more money, and yet they are not as rare. That's just a simple, just black and white statement. They are not as rare. A pink diamond is rare, not as rare as a purple. That's what you're looking at. It's not 44 or 43 or 42. It's not even $41.99. Oh, collectors, this is your chance to pick it up, and it's not even $4,000. It's $39.99. That is the greatest value I've seen on fancy diamonds all together here. Take a look at that. That truly is. And you know it if you watch the show and see our diamond deals. You know that. You know we don't do quarter carats even in a more commonplace stone. And here's your quarter carat that is one of those tougher stone colors to ever achieve in a diamond collector's world. So that is going to be the one and only there. We'll give it 30 seconds. See who's got it. Fabulous deal. It's whoever says sold first. That's how that works. And just a nice little way to welcome you in to Wednesday. Yes, go ahead, Allison. Thank you. That one is gone. Well done and enjoy. Here we go with my next special opportunity is my Dragonfly. Look at this. So excited about this one because it's a bigger ring. And the colors, oh, love it. They're so vibrant and bright. It incorporates so many different stones together. Look at this. Rubies, sapphires, savorites, diamonds. Beautiful ring. And so distinctive in its design. I've never heard 61, 61, and wow, look at that piece. It's really beautiful. And like butterfly designs we've done in the past, it's really well thought out, because for being a bigger ring, and for those that are naysayers on bigger jewelry, you might actually be able to swing it because it sits up in a diagonal fashion, but it's all really sitting. The wings will be slightly elevated. So this is not a complicated ring to wear. It feels like any other ring, and I'll show you the band in the back. Take a look at this. Finished to perfection. Do you see the band though is lower than the wings? So this is why, even if you're not accustomed to wearing bigger jewelry or pieces with this big a wingspan, that is really what you don't need to concern yourself with. There's 8 points in Burma ruby rounds. There are the 3 there you see in the round brilliance, 35 points in the Savarite, 39 points in the blue sapphires. They're all diamond cut. Everything there, everything in the ring is diamond cut. And then you have the 59 points in diamonds that are going to be really that scroll wraparound design. And yet it's so fantastic on. That's really what we're all waiting to see, right? But this is where you've got a little bit of black rhodium underneath the colors. That's going to be underneath your blues and your greens there. Really sets a deeper, darker stone off. It gives it a great background. It's almost like a black background, what it does for an opal, right? Just kind of, it really just is a jumping off point for brilliant diamond cut stones, especially in those brighter, richer colors. I mean, even the sapphires are really bouncing with color. Take a look at this on the hand. It's so pretty and fairy. There's a femininity to it. You can see here how it outstretches a little bit slightly broadly across the hand, but not, again, where anything's uncomfortable. So you can see the wings are even, you know, on my finger here are going to be spanning a little bit across, just a little hovering over the pinky and a little bit over the index finger. Obviously, you can wear it anywhere you want. We're sizing it for you, but there's that great wraparound design in the diamonds, but you see how everything is lifted, elevated just a bit. Not anything crazy, not anything way, way up high, just really wearable, but very elegant. So with all these colors and our fabulous new design here, it's one we've had. I had again, it's a designer piece. It's not made by ourselves. So when we say as is, that's why. It's going to be in the yellow gold and the black rhodium. There is, again, a little black rhodium under the pave of the wings there, but the rest is yellow gold, as you see there, all the way around. But this is really a special piece that is just so much. I mean, I love the workmanship on it. I really applaud the designers, and then, of course, the actual folks who are hand setting these stones, because that is a complex piece to do. But before you even start setting, it's not even about that. Before you start setting them, it's the matching. You're matching savorites and sapphires, where it's not like you just shovel into a bucket and pull out a parcel and there you're going to have identically matched sapphires or savorites. It does not work that way. So you've got that beautiful, again, these are why these pieces get so much money out there in the real world of designer retails, because they're so lavish. They're really, really unusual. They're beautifully, beautifully done, but they're also going to be, because it's here, and this is TVON, you don't have to pay the designer price, which is somewhere like $48,000. You're not paying that. You don't have to pay that with all the workmanship that you're getting. All that gold weight, all those different exotic stones together, a lot of the Corundum family represented there, but also the savorites, and we've spent a lot of time in the last couple of weeks, you know, really focusing on the gorgeous nature of green garnets that are rare. Here we go with a 40, you know what, if we do 4,800, 90% off, I'd love to walk into a store and get 90% off just one item. Just let me pick one, right? 90% off your deal of the day because you're the billionth customer to walk through the door and you won the jackpot and you get to take whatever. But instead, we're doing better than even 4,800. So come on in, because this is our one and only like it. We've got the alligator crocodile piece coming up as well that also has rubies and savorites and fancy diamonds. So that's coming up. So, you know, that'll be our it for our animals today. But this is not even 48 or even 39 or even $29.99 to make this one yours. And that's why you want to call early, because, again, a lot of one-onlys throughout the day. That is very special. And you know what? We'll make it $1,999 to the very, very first caller. Good luck. That is how we do it at $19.99. And of course, as it is in the yellow and the black rhodium there. Also, get requests in if you have them. We'll show you that brand new yellow diamond. I've got a 2.5 carat, and that's going to be coming up. Wait till you see, though, how it's set, what it's set with, some of its companion diamonds. Brand new Rubellite is here. Great sapphires. Call me on this one. We'll give it 30 seconds. Then we've got one more green tourmaline. We've been busy. We pulled this out of a vault for you since there's been such a demand for green tourmalines lately, and we're only about 5 minutes away from the pearls. So stay with us, because we're going to get you into the maybe just a holiday gift-giving spirit. It doesn't need to be holidays at the end of the year. It could be, you know, all the different occasions that come up here in summer, the end of summer and fall. So we'll talk about that. $19.99 on this Dragonfly. And then if anybody wants the crocodile, you let me know, because that's also here. It's a little bit more lavish in that it's got some fancy diamonds. Those are all champagne diamonds. Look at the workmanship there. How fun is that? So we'll have the crocodile here for you as well. And that's going to be Sapphirites and rubies and fancy diamonds. And boy, does that have a lot of gold weight, because it's a big ring. So we'll have that one for you. $19.99 on the Dragonfly. And then I will pop in. There's a green tourmaline that's new. Look at this one. Look at the fancy cutting there. Look at that, really special cushion cut. So green tourmalines, I know they've been popular of late. Quick wheel for you on the way. I only have 4 pieces on this next wheel. So do let me know who's got the Dragonfly, and we'll have 4 pieces for you on a quick wheel to say goodbye. It's a little must go 4 here. So we've got just 4 pieces on the way. One is gonna be, I love it for color. If you are someone who likes a lot of multiple colors and gems, well, how about this? It's sapphires, a rare pink, a rare green, and a beautiful cornflower blue. Now there's the royal blue, so you can really see the comparisons between the two. And then, boy, we're going to be in the jewel tones a bit here. We've got a lot of blues here. So are you feeling the blues? Right? I was going to say the Monday blues, but it's Wednesday, but it's my Monday, so it feels like Monday. So again, it's always my Monday. So a little feeling the blues today. Well, we got a lot of great jewel tones, from turquoise to spinel to sapphire to multiple sapphires. So my question is, out of all 4, how about we do this? The Evil Eye's our last one. It's in white gold only. Of course, that's got the baguette, so that's why we're seeing it in all white gold, because it's really showing up baguettes and round diamonds. There's a great round turquoise there in the middle, Sleeping Beauty. How about the purple spinel? It's kind of a purple blue on the left side. It's out of Tanzania. So we're talking about gem-rich world here, but that's going to be out of Tanzania in that Roval Stone east to west set. This is a quick wheel. We'll get to our pearls right after this. The wheel has all one-of-a-kinds, though. So when they go, they go. You know who would really like, Christine, that sapphire ring is probably Renee. She's always wanted. She's always wanted a combination. I've never been able to make it again, but Renee, if you're out there, that band might work. She always wanted a pot brush and blue sapphire. I've been trying. I look at every single sapphire that's new that comes in, trying to make the perfect blue sapphire and pot barasha combo, and I've just never had the right stones with the right shapes and the right sizes and the right matching come in. This is a great way to do multiple colors of sapphires in those diamond cut, beautiful, beautiful rounds. I mean, you got a nice array of color going side to side, each one giving their own halo as well. But also, let's remember, there's a blue sapphire if you want it just solo with some diamonds. Then we've got the blue spinel if you want to go more of a purple blue, kind of like an intense periwinkle. And then we have the turquoise and the Evil Eye, our last one in the white gold. And that's the only one, by the way, that's got to stay in the gold color, is the turquoise Evil Eye. Everything else can be changed. Let's get them out of here real quick. They're supposed to be $19.99. We can do better than that. I'm not even making them $9.99. We only have about 3 minutes till our pearls kick off. This is one piece. You're going to wear a million ways. And if you're going, how? There's only so many ways you can wear a necklace. Watch. It's a necklace. It's a belt. It's a, you name it, Larry. We'll talk about it. We'll discuss. You don't know the magic quite yet. It's not just any pearl strand like you've seen before. There's a lot happening in this one necklace. So stay with me. It kind of kicks off right after this wheel. But let's get these out of here first, because they're not even $9.99. Let's help you. And any one you want of the 4. So spinels, again, spinella, one only, spinel. And then the sapphire, then the triple sapphire, and then the turquoise in the back. Anything you'd like on that wheel, let's get them all out the door. They're $888. And get ready, because we got our pearls right after this. So as soon as we wrap up this wheel in about 2 minutes, and if you have questions or need some info, we got all that for you. So do not forget about all the great, again, opportunities we have. But let me tell you, gifting and shopping when you're not planning on shopping, but you're going to, be able to get in on something that's really affordable today and kind of get your summertime special on. We've got some great pearls, and boy, has it been a long time. I mean, years since we saw pearl necklaces here. It really has, in any color. So this is long, long, long overdue. So that's coming up. Let me know what your favorite is. Let me show this. $67.97, the triple sapphires here. Pink and blue and green, really rare. But see how they go across the hand in a really nice way? And they're all dazzling, just like the diamonds around them. The sapphires themselves are the round diamond cuts here, so they look fantastic, don't they? And then it's a hot pink, a cornflower blue, and that fabulous green all across the hand here. So really, really well done. $888, and that's giving you a carat 20 in unheated sapphires. Yep, they're unheated. So you've got that going for it, and that's unheated sapphires with VS diamonds, and the diamond weight is 48 points. So take your pick. Blue sapphires, we got a minute left. Blue sapphire, blue spinel, or the turquoise. This is one of my favorite in Evil Eyes that we've done. This one I think is the most, well, it's certainly the most lavish because it has the baguette diamonds. Let me try that on for you. It is an 18-point Sleeping Beauty because it's really meant to be just about the design. It's that little bit of bright blue in the middle that usually is done in most designs in enamel. We've done it in the turquoise for you at Sleeping Beauty Rarity. 36 points in baguettes and also 45 points in round brilliance. So you get the true design where it's still, as it sits all squared off across the hand, what it does is it really creates that platform. And then it goes side to side. So it makes that statement. It's not hard to see the motif that we're striving for here, but you have the really fantastic baguettes and rounds, and then it sits up higher, and it really, really, really does look fantastic. So, of course, it's also the symbolism of it and the fact that it's, you know, your protection talisman that really is to ward off the evil and the negativity and all that comes your way every day. So here we go, and it's a great protection piece, and we're talking $888. So let's move on. We got pearls coming up. Everyone's ready for pearls, I would assume, ready to get something you haven't seen in a very, very long time. But we are talking about a total, and this is what really gets so crazy about this necklace opportunity, is that I haven't, because it's my tendency to layer jewelry. I love to stack it and pile it, and I think a lot of us do, and it's really trendy now. So we're really talking about something special coming up because it's not where you have to buy 4 or 5 different things to get in on this. All right, so I'll move along. Okay, nobody on our rings here. Sapphires, Sleeping Beauty, and also a spinel. Let's talk pearls. I think we're all ready for this opportunity. I am so excited about this because it has been years. I mean, I'm here with you guys a lot, so you know, there's been really a real lack, and it's been a huge issue where the industry-wide, it's not that we wouldn't like to bring you pearls, but it's been very difficult to do so because the pearl environment has really changed, as so much has, with especially when you're dealing with organic stones. A lot has changed quite a bit on what we're talking about with supply and availability and, you know, what's harvested and what's, you know, what's possible for these little mollusks to create. And when you're really demanding and choosy like we are about our pearls, they've got to be a certain quality, they've got to be round, they've got to be, again, that beautiful nacre. They have to have it all. It's not just enough in this case that we're going to bring you something like 94 inches of pearls that you can wear a million ways. I've got one necklace on. This is one necklace. And I'm going to explain why this is so impressive. And I'm going to say it. The Wonder Ring, we've talked about this. When you get the Wonder Ring at home, we've always said when you get it that day or whenever your weekend is or whenever your downtime, your me time, set aside a block of time and play with it because you're going to be amazed at how it goes with all your jewelry, right? We talk about that. A lot of you have done that. This is much the same thing where you or your gift recipient, or if you're smart, you're just getting as many as you can. There are so few to go around. We don't even have one per state to go around for everybody, okay? So that is really, really important to remember. And if you want to dial in early, please feel free to do so because this is 7707. We're about to bring you, for the first time in a long time, pearls that actually are going to be 2 different lengths attached by the most innovative clasp I've seen in a while. Now, because we want to keep this affordable and giftable, we also, again, there's a reason why this is done in a sterling silver as opposed to a gold. It's going to cut the cost by, you know, a gold clasp like this would be at least $500 or $600 right now, but it also has some stonework. We also want to keep the price down because I think this might be something for gift giving. It's going to have CZ stones in it, so that little bit of sparkle that look like diamonds. You would never know unless you take a diamond tester, but it's going to have that little bit of sparkle. We felt like it looked too plain if it was just sterling, but it's a sterling silver metal also because that gives you a little more durability. And when you've got the options you've got here where you're going to be opening and closing the clasps so many times to wear it so many different ways, we wanted to have that versatility for you. Look at the length though. There are 2 different lengths depending on the size of the pearls. There are 2 different sizes of pearls in these strands. That's one necklace. But where if you're going, so big deal, I seen a necklace, you pop it over your head, you walk out the door. Well, we all know that you can do what I do because when you've got, again, a clasp that is open on both sides, this is not a one-side clasp like most are, where you know you've got a lobster claw or a spring ring that latches onto another O-ring. That is not this. It's actually got openings on both sides. So there are actually 4 of them, 4 different clasps, all grabbing onto this infinity design that's done in sterling to make it also more durable because you want to have the ability to snap it closed and open it up and wear it a million ways. So you've got sterling silver on the clasp. There are 2 different sizes of pearls here, none of which are seed pearls. There's actually going to be your 3.5 millimeters for one of the strands and then 6.5 on the other. And then you've got millions of ways to wear it because with one strand is actually, Tony, I was giving you the total. One strand is 46, the other strand is 48. So you have different ways because they wanted to nest properly with that couple inch differential there. So they nest if you do wear it in that long kind of upper length. Or you can take one off. You can wear the one if you want to go smaller that day or larger. You can wear them as a belt if you want to. You can do a million things. Take them apart. Put one as a necklace, one as a bracelet. You can torsade them. I mean, I don't have enough time in this 2.5 hours we have left to tell you all the things you can do because it gives you that versatility, and the magic is in the clasp. So I'm going to show you that clasp first so you see how this is going to happen and how easy it is because they just are snap closures. So they open right up. You can play with it. I was doing this pre-show and amazed at what you could do and the ways you can wear it and the way you can even keep one and gift one, or you go into the wedding and somebody comes to you and they go, I forgot my jewelry. And you go, oh, never, here's one of my necklace strands. You can take one of my pearl strands and wear the other one, break them apart, give them as gifts. This is one necklace you're getting. The price is going to be fantastic. Let me show you up close here and then we'll put it on the bust form so you can see it. But I wanted to show you first, this is where the magic happens. There's that infinity design and you can see how about, holy luster, look at that. The luster on these pearls is incredible. But you can open up and see how each one of these clasps, there are 4, 2 on each end of your 2 strands that come together. But do you see that's how it's finished? They open up, they just click open and click close. And that's what allows you to play. You can do a million and one things. You can actually, you don't need that figure 8 or infinity clasp at all. You don't even need that if you don't want to have that. Again, 3.5 is the smaller pearl size. The diameter on the bigger one, Tony, is 6.5 millimeters in size. So you see there, the one strand, 3.5, and then there's the 6.5. You're getting 46 inches and 48 inches in the length here as well. That's going to be, each strand is a little different just so that they nest properly. And then you have 94 inches total of pearls, which you could obviously take both of these clasps off and clasp them together. If you wanted a really, really extra long length, if you were to put both together, it'd be 94 inches. That's what you can do here. Really get creative, have some fun, play with them. Let me show them against the hand here so you can see a little size reference here, and forgive, these have been in a baggie here. But look at how that beautiful drape, and you see all that multiple size, and that's what really, if I double them up like I have, and I kind of created that nested effect, you can do this and watch when they're on the bust form here. But I really need you to see one more time up close just to appreciate just a little luster, a little bit of that extra luster that you have. Then I'll show them on. I just kind of, you know, let them kind of hang and just kind of nested them in a different way here so you can see what they do, you know, as far as like what they look like on size wise, and you can see how you can play with them. I just left them all attached to the infinity clasp, but you can obviously, you know, take them off and go a little bit if you want to do the smaller ones up top, if you want to do the bigger ones longer, play with them. But this value is incredible. 94 inches total in pearls, all cultured freshwater pearls, of course, and they are so round and they are so luster, and they have that perfect round shape all the way through, and a million ways to wear it. And then I would not be adverse to showing that clasp also somewhere in the front, because that looks like a, you know, $1 million pendant right there. So let's have some fun with it. Let's get you a great gifting idea. Only a few to go around, so this is not going to last very long. But what I was calculating, it should be like a $9.99 value, because that'd only be, if we did like $9.99, think of how good that'd be, right? If you have 94 inches of length, that'd be like $10 an inch for pearls, right? Notwithstanding the clasp. What I'm going to do is also, I love seeing these up close for the luster, but I gotta say, and I'll play with them, I'll mix them up. You can play if you need, you know, if you want to wear them as a belt. Again, you have this clasp, which allows you, and again, look at that detail. Snap them open, snap them closed, do anything you like. Sure, it'll go right over the head and it'll be that longer length for you, but look at that clasp you get, which is really well done. So you can play, mix and match it. We have got a few to go around. I'm telling you right now, it's not $9.99, which boggles my mind because that's only like $10 an inch for pearls, not including the clasp and all that. Here's your chance to pick it up. We've only got a few operators. If you'll let me know how many you're taking, that'd be helpful, because we're busy on the phone lines. And I know it's August and it's only August 3rd. But if you're thinking about holiday gifting, if you're thinking about, this is one necklace I'm wearing. I did not take 4 necklaces and put them on. This is one necklace that I just wore nested 4 ways. You can double it, triple it. You can really put them together. Put them together and make one long length. You can belt it. You could even, they are so beautifully strung. If you had an evening bag that had a little, like a little handle, if it's a handle small enough to fit that clasp, you could even use it as a strap for your bag. I'm just saying, it is that versatile. It really is fun to play with them, and gifting, a million ways to wear. And these are not your grandmother's pearls, because they're really giving you so many awesome ways to play with it, modernize it, do whatever you wish. It's not even half of this price. What is a great value at $9.99, and we're busy. Don't wait, get as many as you can. This is a one night only opportunity. It's not $9.99. I told you I'd go half off, which by my math is $4.99. That's pretty amazing. We're not even asking $4.99 for 2 strands. Mix and match them. You really have to get it at home and play with it. Let your creativity, and I can't wait to see the photographs. I'm going to see photographs of how, when they get home to you, which is, they'll be shipped out tomorrow, how you play with it, how you make it your own, how you mix and match, how you could keep one strand and gift one strand if you want to. Again, you don't even need the figure 8 to make it work. You can have the 2 smaller clasps link up together. So it really is versatile, where every day you're wearing it a new style. It's not even $499. All you have to do is call me. We've only got a few to go around. Looks like we have some people taking more than one already. Highly recommend it. Look at this from a distance again as just one long necklace. If you choose to go that way and have that super elegant, just you can see there the smaller one, the smaller pearls, the 3.5 millimeters are the shorter length at 46. The longer ones are 48. So that means the larger 6.5 are the 48. You can play. And again, you do not have to put it over your head. You don't have to. So you're not messing up your hairdo when you're all ready, because you always want to put on your jewelry and your pearls especially on last, right? Put them on after the makeup and the lotions and the hairspray and all of that. Put them on last, okay? So you want to make sure you've got that ability. And yet, look at this. The clasp is so much fun. Wear it in the front if you want to. You can even, if you have enhancers, there's plenty of room to use that figure 8 clasp and use it for your enhancers. Absolutely. Obviously, your enhancer is going to go over the pearls, but they certainly can go over the clasp itself if you want to have that clasp be a focal point. How about we do this? Pearls, haven't seen them in strands forever and ever. How about we do better than $4.99? Take as many as you want, as many as you need. As many as you can possibly dream of. We're not asking $4.99 or $4.50. We're not even asking for $4.39 or $4.29. This is your chance to get 94 inches and play with them. Trust me, there are a million ways to wear these. Again, if it works, you can belt it. You can do a belt swag if you want to. If that's going to be the right length and you want that little drapey effect, you can do it that way. It's totally up to you, but you will want to have more of these than we even have available. Let's get them out the door. Let's make them $399 a necklace. That's it. $399. I'm going to show you up close because you got to see these amazing, amazing pearls. That's really what you have to see here. And so many different ways to play with it. There's the back of the clasp. And again, this is more than just a clasp. It's not just a one way to wear it deal. You've got a million ways to play with it. But how about that luster on those pearls? They're $399. You get the whole necklace in 2 strands. Play, mix, match, do whatever you wish. There they are, $399. And we'll give it a minute, 60 seconds, and they're almost gone. So when you get one, and I really would think about the more you get, the more you can play with it. Obviously, if you want to work with some more, or you want a thicker kind of torsaded look, or you want to really do a nested style, you can do that. But $399 for 2 strands of pearls. Fantastic opportunity. And let me know if you'd like them. All right, 45 seconds remaining. Just thought, nice fun thing to bring, something a little different for you that we don't always see, but it's also giftable. $399 is a pretty good deal when you talk about fine jewelry and cultured pearls, and they have that kind of luster. And you notice here, this is not the most flattering of lights for pearls, right? Pearls and opals struggle to look their best when you have bright, bright lights on a white background, but you see all that beautiful luster they have. And again, you can wear it a million and one ways. I'm going to try to bring that clasp forward for you and show you what that clasp looks like, if I may, just so you can see that on and how you can play with it and do some different things. And I don't know where it is, Tony, so give me a second because I gotta just find it here. But look at how beautiful. If you want to show that, have that facing forward, or use that as a way that you set your pieces. If you want to set your pendants or set your enhancers, you certainly can. I just jumbled them all together, but obviously I want you to see the size of it that you get there. And again, really, really special to get something like this, and we'll show it to you in just a moment here, and we'll give you an opportunity to get as many as you need. Thank you, Denise. We got a request coming up for her. So we've got some pink. Did you say? Oh, gosh, I thought I saw a parrot on the request on parrot. All right, so it's $399 for 2 strands of amazing, amazing pearls. All right, coming up next, we're on our way, showing you what's new in pearls, right? What's fun and versatile. what can you really play with? And that's the thing, is what's so amazing about this is you can really enjoy making it your own and really have some fun with it, and a million ways to wear and all that. So just nice, great holiday gifting idea too, if you're thinking that far ahead. I know I'm not, so I'm not forcing you to. I hate to say it, but you know, it's hot outside and it's still, you know, beginning of August, but a lot of people do like to shop early and get their fabulous, fabulous ideas taken care of. And there's any gal would enjoy wearing those pearls, I do believe. So $3.99, 2 different lengths. Love the versatility of them, and that'll be yours to choose from. So get as many as you need. I just want to show you, I took them apart here so you can see how one strand goes. If you just want to play with it, maybe one day you want a little more casual look, so you just want to have the one strand of smaller pearls, you can do that and you can really have some fun with it. So really think about all the different ways you can play. If you want to go for a choker look, you can. If you want to just kind of mix and match them, you can. So it's really a nice way to do it. You can also create a lariat style if you want to. I mean, it really is just about the most versatile piece you will own. And then you can have your pendants if you've got other pieces that you love, white gold, sterling silver, platinum pieces. They'll obviously match. There's no difference in the look of a sterling silver, except for that it's got more luster to it. But you can see here, I mean, I've just kind of put on one strand here, and I know it's hard to, we can only focus on one area at a time, but you can see here that there's that clasp again, so you can really see how that shows up. And it was easy enough to just, you know, take one strand off, use the one strand, and have that smaller style, which looks a little more cash. You could certainly do the same thing with the larger pearls as well. So $3.99, you get everything. You get the 2 lengths, you get a 46 and a 48. You get the versatility of having this clasp. You don't have to use the figure 8 if you don't want to. All right, back to the wheel we go. There's our last look, $3.99. Thank you all. All right, so coming up next, on our way, we've got a request for Denise. And don't forget, if we have Renee C., we've got a blue sapphire for you to look at as well. Okay, so coming up, boy, no pearls, huh? Is everyone else doing pearls out there? I mean, is that, I honestly don't know. I hope that, I know it's been a while, and usually when we bring something we haven't seen in a while, everyone is thrilled. All right, coming up, let's show some pink diamond earrings. I happen to have a drop earring with some pink pave, and we'll take a look at them right now, if they'll sit up on their own, and they may or they may not. But take a look at the beautiful pave. It's like a square cushion kind of style. And then we'll show you the other one here, and you'll see how they match. It's going to be item number 222 to take a look at pink diamonds and white diamonds together. That'll be item number 222, 61 points of the pink, 36 in the white. And we've got a great lever back style for you that gives you a little bit of drape and drop. And yep, diamonds in the front, diamonds all the way around your pink pave here as well. And then we'll come in a little closer and I'll show you one on. So I think that's the best way to see earrings. You know, something about sitting on a wheel all wonky doesn't really show you the beauty of this earring in full. So 61 points though in the pink. Don't you love that the pink diamond is the greater diamond weight you get? Very nice pink diamond weight. Then you also have that 36 points in the white diamonds. I'll show you one for a measurement, and then we'll get one on the ear for you as well so you can see what it's all about. But there is only going to be this one pair, as they are in the rose and the white gold together. There's the length, so you get a full inch top to bottom. And there's a great value associated with those. And look at the great movement they have, right? They have a great movement to them. Lovely look. Pink and white diamonds together. Can't believe it. And yet, here's your value. Here it is. We'll make them $1,599. And go ahead and go back close up, and I'll put one on real quick so everyone can see what they look like lengthwise. On the ear for you. Really, really good look with the pink and the white diamonds. The pinks are really consistent, beautifully matched. Great saturation to them as well, and we'll show them to you on right about there. So you can really see how they have that play and that dance. They give you that great movement that they always would give in a lever back style, of course, but you get the pink diamonds that are really, think of it like a square cushion. It's just set at an angle. So it's set at its side there so you can really see the great movement it has, but it gives you a really flattering shape. In an earring, it's nice to make that little turn and have that little bit of an angle so that it's hitting right about the jawline, number one, with that 1 inch drop, but it's also giving you that little width right at the right point, right? It's not competing with the jawline. It really is just sitting right at that attractive point to give you a little bit of that, again, movement, but really having the really big kind of attraction and the big, you know, centerpiece, if you will, right where everyone can see it and enjoy it. So we'll go back to our wheel. Those are for you, Denise. So we hope you love them. I'll prop one up for you so you can see it really, really well. And any other requests, be sure and get those in tonight as well. We'd be happy to help you out with anything you're looking for. But you can't beat $3.99 on a lot of pearls, right? So get as many as you need. A lot of people taking more than one, which is a great idea. And I would highly recommend that. Play with them, have some fun. And again, get them for gifting, because I don't know what else you can do in fine jewelry for $399. That's tough to do. So coming up next, we are on our way. We've got a really special piece for you. Hour number 1 is almost over. Got a very important emerald, and then don't forget, top of the hour, big yellow diamond deal for everybody. That's the ring that everybody can wear. Truly a style that men, ladies, anybody, any age. It's a classic style. So we'll have that for you as well. Look at those pinks though. Very nice and beautifully, beautifully saturated. So if you'd like those, please get them. Denise requested them, but I don't think she's on the line. So again, anybody can grab those. It's first come, first serve, but thank you for the request. We appreciate that. Hope that that's what you're looking for. That's not something we have a lot of. So if you do see a pink diamond pave earring in a drop, there's, I don't think, anything else that we've got that's going to really fit that bill tonight. So $15.99, huge value there, and a really nice way. I know those were originally, $39.99. So a nice extra discount that goes beyond even half off. All right, enjoy. Let's go ahead and move right along. Lots to get to tonight, and of course, any requests just like those pink diamond earrings, we'd love to have them. And there's an entire wheel of opals. We'll have the largest crystal opals all on display for you to choose your favorite and your very, very important one. Also have a really, really special, the yellow diamond deals coming up. It's a yellow diamond that's going to be for, I think, just about everybody, a real classic style. That, I think, will be a lot of fun, and much more. All right, next up, we are on our way. Denise, let us know what you think of those, if I can make something for you. I know we don't have anything, else quite like it, but right now, it doesn't mean we can't make something for you if you give us a little bit of time. Custom requests are running about 3 to 4 weeks right now, but happy to do it. Before you know it, it'll be time, it'll be Labor Day, and your request will be ready. So let's talk about, there's a really, really big emerald that is coming your way. We are gonna bring out the diamond collar tonight. Why not, right? We'll bring that out. And we have the best emerald, and it's so tough to get everything in an emerald, right? You usually have to just give up, make sacrifice. You do this in a lot of the jewelry world, right? Where it's about, oh, I can't get exactly what I want, because you're either giving up size or clarity or color or what have you in diamonds, right? Emeralds are much the same way, because it's not just as simple as an emerald. There's all these different factors that play and work against each other and with each other, that sometimes you'll get the best quality in one aspect, like a big size, but then you're going, oh, it's really dirty. Oh, it's really included, or oh, it's too dark, or it's too light. That is what the struggle is. How do you get the best color, the best origin, the best size, and the best clarity all together in an emerald? Chromium rich is the complicating factor. It's what makes it beautiful and unique. It's what makes it so desirable. But as we've discussed last week with our Miralani Mint collection, it is also a rarity in an element that never gets you that big of a size. When you see a big emerald, it gets a little wild. Take a look at this, gorgeous. We're talking about top quality, and if you've been missing out on the 3 and the 4 carats lately, this might be one to consider here, right now. That fabulous bridge mounting with a really strong color saturation, and look at that, that's a nice emerald. Of course, they always end up looking bigger than they weigh. I think that's always the saving grace, is that they do look bigger than they weigh. You still always are challenged with getting a bigger stone, that's for sure. And we've got it for you tonight. So here's what we'll do right now. Item number is 7555. It's our carat 17. Obviously, that's a mounting we know well. That usually houses a 2.5 carat stone. So right in line with that, double the look you're getting based on, we always say this, double the look based on the weight. So if you were to take a carat 17, you'd have about, a 2 carat 40 in that range, right? That's what it looks like. Now look at the beautiful, beautiful sheen and clarity and glow that it's bringing you, not from one little spot, but the whole stone. It's also a carat 05. In diamonds, we do some baby bridges, we do some bigger bridges. We really have tried to accommodate this look. It's kind of like the new classic, right? Instead of just doing a halo with a band, this gives it a little more depth to the gold itself, gives it a little more width to the band. It gives you a great look, but it's in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold also. Make your choice, whatever it is. Final call. Let me know if anybody, if we heard from Denise on the pink diamonds. Never like to leave those requests hanging, Yeah. Good, what'd she say? Oh, I can't, unfortunately. Did you tell her they were $39.99 and Lolo did $15.99 because that's what the request said? Okay, I can't take 12 on the pink diamond earrings, Denise, but that sounds like she liked them. All right, so the pink diamond earrings are available if anybody would like them. No, I give you the lowest price right off the bat. I never want you to pay too much. Never want you to pay more than you have to. That's my shopping rule. I hope you like it. That's the way I operate. So here we go. Fabulous opportunity on an emerald. We'll blow it out right now. It's going to be an easy deal. Just a one only, just a real important stone. Look at it on the hand, because that's where we're always saying, look at it that way, because you're never going to see it really as up close as you see it on a wheel. Yes. Wonderful. Is she in Illinois? Pennsylvania? Jacqueline got one strand. Well, two strands are in. Okay, it's very confusing, but two strands in one necklace. Fabulous. Thank you, Jacqueline. All right. You think she's getting it for herself? I hope so. She can have so much fun playing with it. It's just like, again, one of those where could do a whole 2-hour segment on like all the different ways you can wear it. We could have like models out here. We could do all that, right? It could be like, I would put them together and make them a little dog leash. I mean, that's just me, but that's what I would do. What, is that crazy? Put them together, 94 inches is perfect, Clasp one on to Peanut's harness and just, walk her all over town. Okay, she doesn't walk anymore, but if she did, for show. Yeah, her walking days are over. I know. But anyway, that's another story. All right, let's talk about the emerald. First and only color. I tell you what, I'm not loving $59.99. Let's send it right on out of here. Anybody loves it, we'll do this. Top of the hour is almost here. We got 5 minutes till the big top of the hour. And then something special kind of come along with it. I'm going to put this on the auction block. Let's just try it. Why not? Big emerald. Haven't seen one for $59.99. They usually are a little bit more, right? Even this size, when we're talking about, do you see the glow? It gets better the further away you go. When you saw it from a distance away, it was like the stone was better and brighter and more like that stoplight on a rainy night. You know what I mean? We don't see rain out here, but like I've seen it before a couple times in my life. I've seen it like 3 times. I've seen it like 3 times. I've seen rain. And where it just, everything is just damp and wet, and you see like the stoplight, and you don't really want to go because the streets are slick, but it's like glowing. It looks like the stoplight's this big because it's just got that glow. That's what's happening here. It's just so impressive to get a stone that it does look bigger. So you got to, again, take that carat weight and just remember that's just the actual, put that gem on a scale and weigh it. The difference it gives you visually is completely, it's much more. We know that. I'm going to put on the auction block here. First hour, a couple minutes left. Let's just try this. Let's not even go 5,000 to open, or even 45 or 4,000, because I've really struggled to have those really big stones but affordable. This gives you that opportunity right now, and I'm just curious kind of who's with us here on a Wednesday, because it's always that's the big question, right? So how about $3,500 to start? How about 34 or 33 or 32 or 31? The mountain goes for more by itself right now. If we're making that, and we do every day, and if we're making that right now, it's more than $3,100 to make the mounting. The emerald right now is free. We just want to make sure we got folks with us, and let's go $3,000 to get it started, and then we'll go up in just a $25 increment. Seems about right, just to encourage, not discourage folks to jump in and be a part of it. But we're looking for that open, and this is the ultimate glow in that emerald. And if you've waited on a bigger stone, listen, you know what happens when they get to 2 carats, they're usually 65 or 7. When they get to 4 carats, they're usually closer to 10. And then we've had a couple stones ever that were 5 carats plus, and those are in that 15 to 20,000, depending on the different companion, the mounting and all that, the cutting and the clarity. So this is where you get a really nice stone for an exquisite price tag, like $3,000 to open is what we're looking for. If you want to just give it a little shot here, that is a fantastic way to go. Thank you so much. All right, Mary, she's my Gator authority. I know she's in Florida. That's what I needed. I'm so glad, because you're the first one, Mary, to give me some feedback. So Gators have the wider U shapes now, and Crocs have the shorter V. So this is probably, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, help me. What's this? That's more squared off, right? So is that wider? Help me, is that the wider snout then? It's more squared off, not pointy. So that's probably the Gator. I don't know. All right, this is why I don't give tours at the LA Zoo. This is exactly why. Yeah, they're always asking me, come do a tour. No, I can't. I can't. I can only retain facts on gems. Although Barbara didn't think I knew the meaning of erudite earlier in an email. She was like, you probably don't know what that means. I'm like, I know what erudite means. I know what that, in my SAT words I know. I have a pretty strong vocabulary. I know erudite. All right, coming up next, let's go. She had to spell it out for me. I know what it means. Listen, I'm not really this blonde, okay? I'm blonde, but not this blonde, okay? Let's go to it. We've got another great piece coming up. No open on that one. We'll save it. All right, on the way. It's top of the hour almost. So we've got a great wheel coming up in opals. Let me know if you have any requests at all. And we've got a really, this is just special. Very few to go around, but we had this, I'm just going to tell you about it. We had this little, I'm not going to call it a surplus, but there's something special, a little project we've been working on here at TVON that's required some really important yellow diamonds. And this is what designers do as well. When a lot of times they'll work with a diamond dealer and they'll need a certain size to, fit into a certain mounting, but they also want their, remember, when designers have to make like 25 to go in each boutique and they've got, 80 boutiques around the world, they need a lot of diamonds and they need them to be consistent. So theoretically, you can call your friend who's in, Rio de Janeiro. Let's not even like use New York and LA. Let's say like go and, actually leaving the country, right? Leaving the continent and go to Rio de Janeiro and see what, what the big flagship store has there. They need to have consistency. So this is really where sometimes we as, working with detailed designers and dealers like we do and not being as big as, let's say, the big name designers, we just, have this tiny little get together that we do 6 times a week here on TV. It allows us to have specialty one of a kinds or two of a kinds or three of a kinds. And what I've been telling you about for the last hour is that there is something coming and it's right now. Welcome to the show. If you're just tuning in, it's TVON, Lauren Blair. We've got a fabulous ring that's just about for everybody. Anybody, everybody. You could get multiples and have matching sets for him or for her or for you and a daughter or for you and your best friend, or if you want to stack them, you could get a couple for yourself. But this is the ultimate value in yellow diamonds, because what we're about to see is a 55 pointer in a yellow diamond that normally on its own, this is just one single stone. This isn't a lot of little stones. It's one mega stone. Right here in the center, east-west set in a band. The band is the perfect medium size so that it could be worn by a gentleman who has a size 15. It could be worn by a lady who has a size 5. It could be worn as a pinky ring, a thumb ring, a stack ring. This really is about as universal as a ring gets. But instead of asking, and we've done this with a 30-point white diamond recently. During our sale event, I had a great sale price. It was a, you might remember it. Maybe you requested it. It was a 30-point white diamond, round brilliant in a band. Smaller than this one is. That was a white diamond. It was a 30-pointer. I'm about to show you a yellow diamond, natural of course, and it's a 55-pointer. And it's in a band that's, even because it's a bigger stone, it's got to be a wider band. So it's my big top of the hour. I'm so glad you're here with us right now to see this, because otherwise this is the one that everyone's going to be talking about for a long time to come, because it really does show you what our values are all about. I'm so thrilled to show this to you. I mean, it's just like I would get a bunch because I would want one in different sizes so I could wear it different ways. It's a yellow diamond at 55 points. If you've never experienced a yellow diamond, if you thought I never will, because if you're thinking they got to be $4,000 and $5,000, that's the best value I'm seeing. Here's your chance to pick it up. This is a blowout. It's a deal we only have a couple of, and every single one consistent this color. We obviously matched them up ahead of time. That's why we're limited. If I could put any old 55 pointer, it would be a little more vast as far as quantity. But because we had to deal with those exact colors, quality is BS. The size had to be just right, 55 points minimum. But this is why the value is coming together so well, is because not only are we discounting the band like never before, because it's a nice size band. I'll show it to you as a pinky ring just so you can see it across the room. But this 55-point yellow, we were working with a dealer. He's a great friend of the network, but he's also one of the greatest diamond dealers the world has ever known. And what I mean by that is he works in tremendous volume. But it was only a couple years ago that he got into the fancy diamond world. He was always a white diamond supplier. There are really only a few really well-known big diamond dealers in the world, who are, trustworthy, who the designers and the big names feel comfortable working with, who can get the fabulous quantity and consistency, right? It's not about pricing with the designers. They don't need to worry. Have you seen diamond prices? They don't need to worry about what they pay. This is about a band that is going to be men's, ladies, wedding set, whatever you want. As a matter of fact, a certain international and global superstar just got married recently in Vegas, and her band that she showed off looks a lot like this one. There appears to be a wider band that's smooth and slick and mirror finished, and then it's got a stone in the middle. And so this is really, there's a moment happening right now towards just simplicity in jewelry, that contemporary band. But here's why we got you the deal. This diamond dealer who we work with, and he just got into the colored diamond world right before the Argon mine shut down. So he had not had a lot of time to really, be well known for that. He's all about the white diamonds, engagements, sets, things like that. Well, this gentleman, He was working with a designer, one that shall remain nameless, but it's arguably the biggest name in fine jewelry worldwide. And he works with them, and he puts together, they're beautiful. You might be familiar with it. They do a band like this, and they have a 60-point stone. And he was working with the white diamonds, and then they said, for holiday of 2022, they'd like to do yellow diamonds. And they've not done anything in yellow diamonds beside custom orders before. So there's something you can go and meet with them and, you know, meet with your private stylist or whoever it is, your private shopper, your, you know, personal shopper, and they can order you one custom. They don't work with them generally in this level where it's just a simple stately band. So they want to. It's going to be their big ad campaign coming up. You're going to see a lot of this coming up, gracing the magazine pages and the billboards in big cities in the end of the year here. So really starting this fall, September and October, you'll start to see the ad campaign come out. And this designer, the well-known designer, is working with the diamond dealer, and they only need 60 pointers. And guess what? A few of the stones were just underneath that, 55, 56, 57, 58, and 59 pointers. They can't use those because the whole campaign is going to be about 60. I don't want to give too much away because then it's pretty much like me saying the name. But there's going to be a big anniversary, 60 years, the whole thing. That's why it's going to have a big deal. They only need 60 pointers though. So every stone that just weighed a touch under that, they didn't want. In yellow diamonds, it's going to be their first foray into this kind of collection. It's going to be an anniversary celebration. We got the stones because, listen, they bought the vast majority. It was something like 99% of the stones weighed 60 points or more. They took them all, and they paid some big dollar amounts. Every stone that was a little bit less, he said, well, I virtually got these stones for anybody up for grabs. The designer can't use them. He comes to us and said, would you guys be interested? Obviously, I'd give you a deal because this is all part of one parcel. This is all one parcel where everything else that's 60 points and above paid for and done. Cash payment, done. They're already being made and designed in Italy, I believe. And guess what we're going to do? We got the stones. That's why there's only a couple available. They're between 55 and 60 points or 55 and 59 points. And every single one of them, this is your practically free yellow diamond. That's what this is. That's all this turns out to be. It is such a pleasure to have this for you. I feel weird about it because we've had our fair share of great yellow diamond deals already established. This puts our own values to shame because it's a mega stone. It's over a half carat. It's getting close to 2/3 of a carat. It's a wider band of gold. It's any gold. You know what? If you want any gold, you can have it. Normally, we would say a yellow diamond only in yellow gold. You can have any gold you want. We're going to do it in any gold color. It's solid all the way through. All you need to do, though, is dial in because when I've had similar pieces in stones like this, they're $39.99. We're bringing it lower. And you get all the gold, your choice, your size, men's, ladies, pinky ring, thumb ring, stack ring. You can put a couple together if you want to. There's no problem. But this is one remarkable piece. And then again, there's the way it's set into the gold with the prongs as well. It makes it look like there's just, especially in the yellow, like that's a much bigger stone than it even is. That's what bezels tend to do. We added our little touch here. We added something special on the inside. We have it fully finished, and then there is, look at that. That's so nice to have, I think. Typically, you would do a hallmark. It's like a little stamp. We've actually done this deeper embossing. It's our TVON logo, as you see, and only you know it's there. You've got the 14 karat gold hallmark, of course, but then that's the way we do our hallmark, is in a band that's really important. And by the way, I don't know if you've ever noticed that's not done with every band. That is only an exclusive offered on the really, really high-end bands that we do. It's item number 7360. I would really recommend you dialing in now because they're just, the disappointing part is that we don't have 50 or 20 or 10 or anything like that. It's super, super limited, and it's 55 points minimum in the yellow east-west set. Watch me pop this right up to your eye so you can see that brilliant cut oval that we love. It's in white, yellow, or rose. You choose. There's the solid finishing on the inside, and I would really appreciate if you're calling early because I know there's going to be that devastation of some people missing out here when we get to this, you know, $39.99 deal. That's no longer $39.99. And you're choosing. Right now it's a 6. You can have any size you want. It is a little wider. but it tapers slightly. Look at the depth of the gold. We aren't messing around. Most gold is not that thick, and that is solid. We don't do platings or coatings ever. We just have that solid all the way through. You can choose. I love that you can do that. If you really are dedicated to just white gold or rose gold, you can try it. I would steer probably clear of the rose, just because the yellow diamond's best in the yellow or the white, but it's totally up to you. And you can even get two, and if you're going two at $39.99, dream on. Well, you can get two if you want, because we're taking it a lot lower, and stack them. This could even be a ring guard. You could get three and then have all the stones like staggered so they're not all centered, and you can really play with it. Make it your own. But instead, I got one caller on the lines, and let me tell you, this is going to get to be a madhouse in here, and we just can't say it enough. You got to dial. You've got to dial. There's not many opportunities in life that present themselves where you get a deal on diamonds. You get a deal on white diamonds, that's okay. You get a deal on fancy colored diamonds, we got the deal. We're passing it along to you. This is one of those rare, rare moments in, you know, kind of like the jewelry world doesn't do this very often because there are no discounts on diamonds. Specialty fancy colors like this, especially, you're not getting it for $39 or $29.99 or even $1,999. It's a 55-point minimum. Fancy yellow, any size you need, any gold you need, and all that finishing. This is not a hollowed out, teeny band. This has got a great feel to it. So I would say really pinky ring all the way across the hand, it works. Men's or ladies, it works. It's not even $1,999. You have to dial. This is one of those values where what a ring, what a style, you're seeing it all over. A lot of people are gonna think when September and October and November roll around and you can't open a magazine without seeing a ring very similar. The difference is it's going to be a 60 pointer and not a 55 or 57 or 58 or 59. That's the difference. And the price tag, I don't have it yet, but needless to say, it's going to be a lot more than even $39.99 if you're going to one of the biggest design houses in the world to get you 60-point yellow. Let's get you a slightly smaller, undetectable with the naked eye. You can't tell a 55 from a 60-pointer with the naked eye. The millimeter sizes are going to be the same. And we're not asking for 19. Let's keep going. I need to get callers on the line. I'm going to go even lower than I should. $1,777 is our lowest price tonight. Let's try something different. I'm going to take a couple liberties here and let's just go for it. Let's get them out the door as fast as we can. Only a few to go around. Yellow gold I love, although I think, again, if you're just all about white gold, look at this as a pinky ring. First and foremost, it's pretty heavy and solid, but you know what? If you're comfortable wearing a bigger band, you can do it. Great as a ring finger. Even play with it. Stack it next to something else. But this is wild. And get a his and her set too if you want to. You could get, right, it's wedding season, right? You could get a couple of these and match them up, have each person, right, wear them. It would be great for that. I'm going to put on the ring finger as well. Here's what it looks like on. Boy, it really is. Guys, that's one you may, if you're right on the cusp of sizing, you may want to go up a little bit on this one, only if you really are on the edge. If you kind of teeter between let's say a 8 and 8 1/4, maybe go with 8 1/4 here. On this one, it's not going to be 7. I'll just make it even lower, Tony. We got to get them out the door. That's a lot of diamond ring. And boy, that looks like a 1 carat all day. Am I right? It really does. Look at that. That looks like a 1 carat. I've got a 2 carat here. I can't really put that up, but I'll tell you what, I can find a 1 carat, put it next to it and show you very little difference in the look here with that oval east-west, and I won't even ask for 17, 16 or 15 or 14. There are bands right now. I saw one today. I was running all day today. Saw a band. It is a band. No diamonds at all. $3,800 for a band in 14K. 2 millimeters. This one's larger. This one's got a 55-point yellow in the middle. It's not 14, it's not 13, it is not 12. Get prepared for the yellow diamond deal of a lifetime. It's right here, right now, solid gold all the way through. Our logo embossed and stamped on the interior, and it's not $12.99 or $11.99. We've already got 4 gone. We have 2 left, so good luck. It's last call already, and we're not even at the lowest price. This is how important it is to get on the phone lines early when we have limited quantities. Thank goodness I got more than one, but my gosh, they're not going to last very long. Not even $10.99 to get the band. 55 points. Incredible. And you know what? Another one gone. So 1 left. Good luck. Good luck. Try it. Money back guarantee. If you're going, there's no way. Somebody told me the other day, the true story. They said, I walked into my jeweler. I bought a ring from you for $24.99. It was a yellow diamond. That's why I bring it up. They said, I walked into my jeweler. I said, what's the replacement? They did the right thing. They said, remake it. Make me the same ring. And you know what? The same ring they said would cost $25,000 to make it. They spent $2,500. That's a good, we are backed up on our lines. That's a pretty good, like, I don't want to call it an investment because I'm not saying you buy your jewelry for investments. I mean, you buy it to wear it and to love it, right? To give it, you know, let it give you joy. But you know what? If you pay $25,000 and it's worth $25,000, this wasn't a big designer. It was just a jewelry store, a local shop. Think about that. I mean, and that was a 50-point yellow diamond. Here's a 55-pointer in a band, and you know how we do. We don't do lightweight, we don't do tinny, we do mega, mega, mega. Gold weights are important because the foundation is everything. I'll tell you what, not even, you know what I was gonna do? We're already past 1777 where I was supposed to stop. We're not even gonna ask for $11.99 or $10.99. I want everyone out there tonight to have one if you want one, or get a couple if you want to do a set, right? This would be perfect for that. There are very few pieces in the world that are universal. This is the one. This is the one to own. You know what? I'll make it $999 for the whole ring. Take a look and start dialing. How many do we have going out so far? Because I'm asking a lot of people who said one might get two, right? Because why not? This could be a set. Could be definitely something you get more than one of to have, to set, you know, him and her, right? Hers and hers, his and his, him and hers, whatever you want to do. Mother, daughter, best friend and me, whatever it is, right? Or maybe you just want to get two different sizes, ring finger and pinky ring, whatever it is. $999. Let me know, operators, how many you have, because a lot of people would be getting more than one, I would imagine, at $999. Maybe not at $4,000, you're not getting more than one, but I think at $999, it certainly opens up that possibility, doesn't it? Gives you a little more freedom to take advantage of as many as you need, but it's while it lasts. Don't wait, $999. This is such a mega value. And all thanks to, again, our very unique connection we have to one of the biggest diamond suppliers in the world. And these stones were practically free. And guys, I'm not kidding, yes. Let's go. Middle finger, I can't. This is a size 6 and it's a little wider. So the best I can do, you know what I'll do? Christine, let me hover it. I can make it look like it's on the middle finger. And again, my middle finger is a size 7. So you can get an idea. The ring is a size 6. That's meant to go there. I wear a size, I think I wear a 4.5 on my pinky. And then here it is as a middle finger. So that's what it would look there. There's what it would look like on an index finger. I don't know. Thumb ring, I guess, you know, if you've got some real estate there, it's a little wide for a thumb ring maybe, but it would work. You know what it looks like? A signet ring? Yeah. Yes. It is. Yeah, I mean, I was saying if you're on the edge, you may want to go. If you're always like a little teetering, go with the larger of the two sizes that you may just kind of, you know, hang out in between. But do you guys remember this? It was during a sale event. It was a request, and I had a 30-point white diamond ring, a 30-pointer in a band that was a lot more narrow. It was about half this size. And it was, it tells you, this is the difference. Sometimes, you know, when we've got more audience or it's the end of a sale event, I had a 30-point white diamond round brilliant in a band that was half this size, and it was the same price. And I love that ring, and that's a great value. We sold like 2 dozen of them, you know? Here's a 55-pointer in a fancy yellow. The band is double the size. It has to be. It's housing a much bigger stone. East-west set, but still a much bigger stone. And it's the same price, the same exact price for a yellow diamond. What a great way to try the world of fancy diamonds if you haven't already. Okay, I have one left. I better, and 60-second clock it. Let's do it. Final call if you'd like one. Try it on out. If it ain't all that, or if your jeweler says, oh yeah, I can make that for $2, then send it back. You know, I mean, right? Take it in and say, because this is the best way. I mean, even more so than, because appraisals are not about value as far as a store. Appraisals are about replacement value, right? If you go into a jeweler and, you know, just hand them your ring. Don't leave it overnight or anything. Hand me a ring and say, okay, I want you to make the same ring. Make the same exact ring. I want the same VS diamond. I want it to be a natural fancy yellow. I want it to have the same gold weight. And make me the same ring. And how much is it going to be? That's the best way to get, don't tell them necessarily what you paid. That's going to be, you know, that would make them kind of biased, not to mention jealous, right? I never lead with, hey, I got this at a shopping network and I paid $9.99. I think that's a bit of a giveaway. They'll tell you you're crazy and there's no way. Anyways, and then there's a little weirdness, right? It gets a little weird. So just hand them the ring and say, I want the same ring made. See what they tell you. It's going to be more than $9.99 if they can even make it. I mean, a lot of jewelers right now are going to say, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have yellow diamonds that are natural. Or I'm sorry, I have yellow diamonds, I can get you one, but it's going to be on spec and it's going to be, you know, $25,000. And you're like, oh, okay. And then we got to set it, and then we got to create it, and then we got to design and all that. It's going to be more than $9.99, and that's why you're here. But this is a normal price at TVON that should be $39.99. So to be able to get, the yellow diamond world is changing, and what we were able to do even 3 years ago, 4 years ago when we first started bringing them is not the same we can do today. So again, kudos to prices falling when you've got a value like this, when we just do not live in a world where you get a deal on a diamond. Period. Done. Simple as that. All right, so we'll move along. Check and see with your operatives if we have any remaining, because I would imagine, I counted everybody in for one. I'm imagining somebody out there probably got more than one, right? Just even if you are the jewelry store owner and you're going, yes, I've had people come in and ask me to make them a piece. Now I can just hand them this ring and say 15,000 or 2,000 and still make a nice healthy profit, right? There are a lot of jewelers that do that, and I don't blame them. So these are the kind of values where you've got a really, really, really amazing, just totally incomparable deal. So $9.99 gets it to you. Yes, yes. I heard we have a lot of new shoppers too. Welcome to all of our, who did you have? Sharon's new? From Houston. Hi, Sharon in Houston. Yes. Oh, what do we think? She loves her. Now, did you say she got 2 items? Oh, gotcha. The Morganite and pink diamonds. Hi, Sherry. Thank you so much. How's Sherry doing? Sherry is a sweetheart. Sherry H., thank you so much for letting us know. Enjoy your Morganite. Okay, I'm getting the fingerprints off that band because I realized the whole time I've got my fingerprints on it. Yes. Off topic. Yes. 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 Wait, are you Tanya in California bought my paw necklace, and did she gift it to Cartier? Is that what you're saying? Oh, she got one. Oh my, no way, really? Wait a minute, Tanya, that is very generous. I gotta share this. Tanya walks into Cartier in San Diego, California, and the manager at Cartier loved her necklace, and she gifted the necklace to the manager at Cartier. Oh, she got another one. Well, yeah, I hope so. I hope she's not just giving her. That's a great story. I have not heard that before. I have not heard of any of our jewelry being taken off and given to a manager at a jewelry store, especially that one. I've heard about it happening where you give it to a loved one, like, oh, my niece loved my piece, so I gave it to her. But wow. Was that Tanya B? It was? Oh, my goodness, because I know she's an animal lover. Wow, she's also very, very, very kind. Oh my goodness. She lives in San Diego? I mean, I knew she was in California. I didn't know she's in San Diego. So she's probably not watching me right now. She's probably at the Padres game because that's all anybody cares about tonight. Right? Okay, if you're a baseball fan and you know about the trade deadline, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, yes. I know suddenly the Padres are the biggest deal in baseball and will be for a while. So anyway, congratulations and thank you so much, Tanya. That's a great story. I love that story. Wow. And Tanya, if you are watching, well, that is wonderful and how kind of you. How kind. I had to show this. And thank you to all of our new registers as well. I got a list coming, so I'm going to thank them all here. Congratulations. Take a look at 7543. This is my 601 Rubellite and how clean it is. To get a Rubellite like that. I feel bad now. Antonio, I was down there in the beginning of June. I should have looked. I didn't know. Had I known Tanya was down there, I would have invited her to a baseball game. Okay, that's where I'm tripped up. She's in LA, but she was down there. I gotcha. Okay. Because I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't know she was in. I knew something wasn't right there. So she was visiting. I was too. And oh, my goodness. Well, that's wonderful. Well, Tanya, you are kind. And I'm sure. Do you think the manager at that very highfalutin store is just telling everyone, when everyone walks in and she wears it, they're probably going, yeah, show me where that necklace is. And she's like, do you think she's sending them to TVON? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, yeah. Can you imagine if one of those shoppers came shopping with us? They'd be like, excuse me, I can get like 108 pieces for what I spend on one at the retail store. How about that? That's what the secret is. 7543 is the number. This is going to be my one and only Rubellite. It's 601 and it's so clean. Look at that. That's what we love to see in a Rubellite. It also has a diamond weight of 72 points around it. What a great story. Wow. That is fantastic. Wowza. Okay. Here's my 601. I love this stone. The purples Do you see it? The purples and the pinks that are flashing on through. That is really something. I mean, a testament to the clarity, right? So you can see how clean and how bright that is. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. So guys, was there a size limit on that ring, the last ring? Hey, Ignacio, hi. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, okay. What size did he need? Oh, okay. Funny, I asked earlier about that, and there was no problem. I'm sorry. Yeah, I did, because I would have told you if there was a restriction there. Yeah, I asked specifically about that. So, okay. Well, sometimes the operators, make up their own rules. Do what they want. All right, coming up next, 601, 72 points in diamonds. Oh, let me see what I can do for you. All right, I don't know, Ignacio, to tell you the truth, I don't know. So here we are. This is my 72-point diamond halo all the way around, that high clarity. Look at that. That is a wild one there. Look at that. I mean, let's go ahead and look through the back, right? Because any kind of faceting would typically, maybe mask something from the front. I mean, this is one of them. The reason I do this is because here's a notably dirty stone, especially Rubellite specifically. Like, there's different tourmalines out there, but when you get Rubellite, Paraiba, Indicolite, those have, the ones that have their own name to them are very, very, very included typically. Look at that. A lot of times Rubellite gets its color and saturation from the fact that it has a lot of inclusions. This one it's the rock star right here. It is really something to enjoy. And it's not going to be $59.99. I can blow this out right now. We'll just, make my own rules now. This is what we'll do. At least I can play with the pricing, right? Here's what we'll do instead of even $59.99. And if you have struggled because you're like, I love that color of Rubellite, but I don't want to look at inclusions, and who does? I've very rarely met a shopper for jewelry who says, yeah, I like those included stones. I mean, sometimes we appreciate them because we know it means it's a natural stone. A lot of people with Paraiba say that. They'll look for stones with needles because they think they're cool, and they think that they're a nod to, showing off to the world that it is actually like the real deal. Sometimes with stones we live in a world where everything is pretty much, most stones can be synthesized, right? They can be made in a lab, they look the same, they can almost even chemical element be the same, right? So it's a tricky world that we live in when it comes to gems, and you have to be really confident and, really trust who you're shopping with and know that they're saying what is the facts. And it's a complex world, but that's why some people will seek out inclusions in stones like Paraiba, where you really, if you're investing into a $60,000, $70,000 carat stone, you might want to see those needles to know that it's out of the ground. But for the most part, we want to see that really, really clean, bright stone. And here's one that, again, like Paraiba, same family, we're talking about type 3 tourmalines, where they are known to have inclusions. They typically will. They'll be visible to the eye. Rubellite especially is that category where you're really going to see a lot inherently in the stone. That is a given. That's what's so nice about seeing a stone that is just, I hate to use the word perfect. I very rarely use that when we talk about stones, right? But this is truly, you have seen nothing with the naked eye. And heck, we're under magnification here. If there was something that your naked eye would see, you would definitely see it when it's up close. Take a look and you'll see what I'm talking about. And there it is. Look at this. Watch this from all the angles. Peer in through the side. Look at that. You see faceting, but not that, like, usually it looks like kind of like vines of inclusions, right? And look at the back. That is just a super clean Rubellite, and all we need to do is just price it right. First caller, I will do exactly that. We're not even asking for half. If we cut the price right now 50% off, it makes it $3 grand. It's not $3,000. This would be the way. Big value on a Rubellite, major clarity. You don't have to say, oh, I'm going to have to settle. I'm going to have to look at inclusions. No, just get it, love it, enjoy it. 29, 20, 28, 27. First caller only, 6 carat massive stone clarity like that, one of a kind. I'll make it $2,699 only on that one, and it will be so gone. Collectors know tourmalines that have a lot of inclusions. Well, sometimes that's not what you want to see. This is where you get that ultimate clarity, $2,699, that's it. Huge value. We'll give it 30 seconds, then it's got to go. We will see. Oh yeah, there's a big tanzanite. I want to show you though. Look what's coming up in about 30 minutes. It's a tanzanite, or maybe we could even do it sooner. It's set like we have not done before. It's very unique in the setting style. And don't forget, we've got our Gator here. If anybody wants the Gator, we got it. The big, big, big. I mean, we still have the Dragonfly here too, if you'd like it, and still have that big Colombian emerald. Got a quick reel for you. It's really major because it's got all the big, big opals, and they're all the crystal opals. So we'll see that coming up next and get the proper background out for you to see and appreciate what those crystal opals are all about. And $26.99 on that ultimate clarity. Okay, here we go. I'm going to just put this cloth down because I think this is really important with a wheel like this, because we're going to take a look at one of Mother Nature's phenomenal stones here, but we've got 4 different versions, and I don't know if we have enough zoom that we can go back to fit all these in without seeing the background fray out there. But let's take a look at number 1. I want you to get a look at these opals first. That one obviously has some very important stones around it, but then look at that. That's a marquise. None of these are going to sit on their own, I don't think. So that's going to be a bit challenging here, but we've got maybe we'll have some luck with the ovals, and the round certainly does. But look at this oval, and you know what? Here's a big pear shape that I'm really enjoying because that is one for the ages. This has a great diamond weight. And I wanted to start here, and I'm going to just move this one off because I don't think it compares to the others. I think what we're going to really enjoy is either the marquise cut that you see here, the marquise, or the round, which has the blue topaz all the way around it. And then we have the really, really unique, look at this. This is a great marquise with all these colors, or the pear shape, which we'll show you as well here. And that's going to be a pear shape surrounded by diamonds. That way you get the halo in the diamonds as well, which the marquise does not have, and then diamonds down the shoulders. I also want you to see them, of course, you know, where you can really appreciate the diamonds themselves. But first, it really helps to see the opals and really get to appreciate their color. We either have a 919 in the pear shape, or the marquise cut that I'm holding is a 1005, or the round is actually the largest. The largest one's going to be the 1213 in the middle, which is the round that also has the London blue topaz cabochons around it, which is very, very unique. So loving that. And anything you'd like to do here? Well, we're going to make them all one price. It's time for them to go. But to really make sure you understand, we had to zoom way back. Here's why. The size on one ring. There's the marquise, for example, right there. So you can see that's a very important stone, and you still see the colors. What's interesting about this too is that it's not just one color next to another color. There are literal rainbows that are playing here. This is the play of color that we know is the phenomenon for opals. But look at those individual like segments of rainbows you have throughout the stone. Very well done. Then we have the round. Here's the round, just to give you some size frame here. There's that, look at that round with that London blue topaz. And then we'll show you the pear shape on as well, so you can see them all. So whichever one you're thinking about, you can get a little idea of what they look like from a distance here, because that's really important to see. And then we'll show them against the white background so you can see the mountings. But really important to see those crystal opals and how fine those are to get some really, really beautifully done crystal opals there. And how about the round with the London blues? They're all one price. Coming down, last time we should see any of them. If you'd really like to see the oval, we can show it, but I think these are the best for color and for the beauty of having that, you know, play of color that we love to get some really unique way. I love the cabochons are really unique. They look like indicolites, don't they? But they're topaz. And we'll keep them all affordable here instead of the $49.99 on the round. And then $39.99 on the marquise and the pear shape. Well, crystal opals come out of Ethiopia in this case, and they're major stones. And boy, if you want rainbows and colors, this is the great way to do it right here, right now. Any one of them you like. The one that I do want to point out, there's a yellow gold only on either the pear or the marquise. So these two are going to stay in the yellow gold. This one, the round with the London blues, that can be changed. So any gold color you need there, but anything you want, they're on their way out. $39.99, our lowest. Until right now, and October, gosh, it's going to be here before you know it. October's birthstone, one of them. We have tourmalines and opals for October, so lucky Octobers. They get a couple of options, but anything you need on this wheel, they're going to be one price. They're not even $2,000 to get any one of them. Let's put them back up close so you can see them again for their mountings. Appreciate in the case of this one, it doesn't have diamonds. It just is all about those London blues, but now you really see the colors on the London blue. Then we have that pear shape here, halo and side diamonds, and here is the marquise. And anyone you like right now, not even 19, 18, 17, 16. They're not. We'll make them $1,599 for 60 seconds only. Anyone you want, All three, either 9, 10, or 12 karat in sizes. And again, Marquise is the 1005 that I'm holding right there. The pear shape on the other side is the 9 karat 19. In the middle is the 12, 13 round. Any one of them you'd like. That is so beautiful. We do have a black opal that's pretty awesome as well. If you like our top quality Lightning Ridge black opal, I have a carat 53, 18 karat gold. Is it ever pretty? So, and we do, by the way, have trillions and barons. I think we need to see those. Trillions, Zambarans, and they're so big, they require omegas. We'll see those as well. Rubellite still here if you'd like it. And any questions you have on those three, let me know. Okay, so I got to put in the black opal here because naturally somebody's saying, well, I'd really like to see a good Australian black opal. Wait till you see this. So good. So here we have it. I've got one. This is the opposite side of the crystal opals when we go to Australia and we see Lightning Ridge. And yep, we see the best. And actually, I had this on the air one time. It's gotten a discount since then, a big one. So this might be one that you've thought about or have seen or just thinking, I need to have that. Best quality, look at the reds. Item number is 7659. Keep calling on any of those crystal opals. We can help you. One of a kind's there, so you know what you're getting in with those opals. They're always unique to each other, so you just get a one of a kind opportunity. But let's take a look at the 153. Oh, all 18 karat gold on this one, just yellow gold for the setting, and the rest is white gold around that. We'll show you the inside finishing as well, and that is, well, look at that. That's got to require a full finishing, and because opals, they're a little challenging cleaning-wise. It's always dangerous. It sounds awful, dangerous. It's dangerous to clean. It's just it's a little more delicate in the way we treat our opals. Let me tell you, I think that this is a minute detail that most people are just going to like glance over and not care. But it's actually really, really important. I've run into this before, maybe you have too, where you have a precious stone like pearls, opals, stones that we consider more delicate in the way we clean them. I don't mean delicate in how you wear them, I mean how you clean them. For better or for worse, I drop my diamond jewelry into those cleaners, those little dip cleaners, because they work a miracle. And you know, you just leave it in for a couple seconds, take it out, rinse it in hot water. I mean, sometimes soap and water will do. Sometimes you need to give it a really thorough cleaning. Do you ever run into this where you couldn't do that with this? This is a minor detail, but it's so important. You can't put opals or pearls or your delicate stones into those cleaners. They work miracles for diamonds and metals, but you can't put your opals. So what a beautiful extra that our designers are so good at thinking about every aspect. This is like jewelry. Like you think, oh, there's no complications to it. You put it on your finger, you wear it. It's so important. They covered the inside. They completely closed off the inside of the opal so that you don't need to do this, like, how do you get in there and thoroughly clean it? Guess what? You won't need to. You give a little soft cloth, little wipe with a soft cloth on the top surface of your opal. And that's so important. So you're not getting the stone dirty from the back, which is usually how stones get dirty, because the back of the stone is exposed to the oils of our skin, right? This is where you don't have to worry. Just a genius thing. Just genius, because again, if you've been in that bind before and you know, my rings, I love wearing it, I want to wear it, but I'm getting it dirty. How do I clean it? That's why you don't need to worry about this one. So those are the type of details that we think about, and we really make sure that they're made the right way, because oftentimes the way the ring is made is what's going to actually be those important things about, can you wear it every day? Can you really enjoy wearing it? Are you not, in a bind when you go to clean it one day? Take a look, because we don't want those harsh chemicals around our opals, right? It's fine to put your diamonds in there, and most stones too, but opals, pearls, you really don't want to do that. So again, let me show you why. Again, I'm so thrilled to see that. They have completely covered the inside. It's a natural through and through black opal as we offer, but there's no exposure to the dirts and the oils of wearing it every day by that backing. That is just huge to me. Carat 43 in diamonds as well. It's as it is. In the white and the yellow, you get just that little bit of the yellow gold. That's that backing. There's the prongs as well. It is one huge value. And just like another, we've had a couple really, the top three. There were 3 incredible opals from this collection. I don't even call it a parcel, because parcel implies hundreds. We had literally just about a dozen stones of these fine, fine Australians. And guess what? There were 3 top ones. The other 2 are gone. Here's the last. It's supposed to be $12,999. That's where it was just a few weeks ago when it debuted. Today comes down to a much lower price for one caller. Let me try this on because opal is, remember, the size can be very deceiving, but in a good way. It looks a lot bigger from a distance and on than it actually weighs, because a Carat 53 normally would not give you that elongation in size. And we're not even asking for $13,000. Look at this gorgeous stone. And it's, again, worst it'll ever look now. Because when I pick that up, you cannot believe the colors it changes and shifts already just by taking out the bright hot lights. That's all it really requires. This doesn't need the lights that are going to show off the diamonds. But again, we have like a lot of diamond weight that we're very proud of there. You have stone. Look at the color all the way through the side profile. It's not going to be $10,000 either. It's not $99.99. It's my one only. It's my last of those top 3 in the parcel. There were 3 king stones from this little collection, and this is one of them. And it's our last, and it's not $9,000. It's not even, wow, it's not even $88.88. The very first caller on the best lightning ridge we have left, and most of them have been far, far, far more money. It's just giving you quality. I love the bigger white diamonds, almost a carat and a half there, and 18 karat gold to boot. We're going to make it $7,999. Zambaran earrings are on the way, but that is $79.99 coming up right now for one caller. And then our top of the hour is just about 20 minutes. I may do that tanzanite on the early side because we have a huge stone for you to share in, and this one is just everything in an opal. Check it out right there. It's got it all going on. I love this layered effect. That under gallery first sets against the skin, then that rest is elevated and lifts up off the hand a bit. That is a very, very strong opal. Totally like this bright, almost like a cornflower blue sapphire base color, but that's Mother Nature. And then the reds, the yellows, the greens, and you see more of that than you're even seeing on camera. So you'll be amazed when you see that at home. So it's beautiful and it's rare, and that is one only. Now, if you'd like something a little more affordable, I do have another incredible piece here. It's in the signature mount. Take a look at this one. That's going to be another option for you that has certainly a lot of the color too. Interesting how the real center of the stone gives you a lot of blues and greens here. Then you go, let me just flip it over. You can see the reds and the yellows here as well. There, they go all the way through the side. I'll flip it because you're always going to see different patterns from all the different directions here. But that's going to be 7592. That is a one only, and that's our 143. So almost the same size. Carat weight wise, but it's got a more roval type of shape to it. It also gives you big diamond weight. 128, we can change the gold color if you'd like. It's in the yellow now. Don't see a lot of that the way it looks because you've got so much diamond weight, and the finishing is spectacular. There's that inside. Wow, now that's an undergallery. And then again, the wider side. So if you like to see a little more prominence and width to the band overall, the way it's holding that center stone, this is the way to do it. And the first, you know what, let's just bullet this one out. Because here's another one that actually started at the price we ended up with on the last. So at $79.99 should stop right there. But you see why that doesn't make sense. You can get the Carat 53 we just had for that new $79.99 low. So here's what we'll do instead. It's $39.99, half off tonight to get that opal here if you'd like it. So there's a way to get another great opal. And then we've got a turquoise on the way and a museum wheel still to come. So if you have any requests, get them in. Big, big, big yellow sapphire. Got the big pink diamond. We brought it all out. So it's just a matter of what would you like to see on a Wednesday? What do you want to save a lot on? We've got those Zambaran earrings. It's my last call on these big Zambarans. It's been one of our hottest stones in rings of late. The 9 carat, the 10 carat, the 12 carats. I can't keep them in stock. And so my real desire was to bring you something to go with it, because I look at it this way. It's one thing if you've got a 1 or a 2 carat Zambaran. If you're just jumping into that bigger carat weight that we've been bringing lately that's been so popular, and you're getting some of these bigger stones, you might very well want an earring to go with it, something that's going to bring that same color shift. This is not a phenomena stone. Don't let anyone tell you different. This is not a phenomena. If it was, it would have to be a color change. To be specific and to be, accurate and honest and accurate, it's actually going to be a color shifting stone. It's not a full color change. The difference is pretty basic. A color change stone really does like one color to another, right? This is really within the same lane, but all going to be shifting based on what kind of light you're in. You see a different color pop through. Secondary colors. We're not talking about a jump, okay? It's more subtle than that, but it gives you what is generally a purple stone. At least that's how the Tanzanians, that's how they named it. Zambaran means purple. It gives you an interesting red and a blue and a purple. Those are the three colors you primarily see. But as it moves, or if it's in more incandescent light, or if it's in more fluorescent light, it tends to give you more of a different color secondary. So that's really what the difference is. This is not going from a green to a red, like my garnets last week, right? This is not that. It's not an alexandrite. It doesn't go from green to red. It's really different. It's more subtle than that, so it's not a phenomenon, but it's a color shift, and that's important to know. But what I think we've all fallen in love with is no matter what the color is doing, it's a beautiful color, right? No matter what you happen to see more of on a given day, you're seeing that beauty, rich, jewel tone color. And we've got our biggest earrings ever in a trillion cut. Come on in. And it's 6599. Oh, what a look these are. And they were, I think they were here on the sales show, and they were a little bit more money. And they even have omega backs that automatically tells you they're larger, because otherwise it would just require a post and a butterfly backing, but not here. This is where we're going to get you even a little. We just had huge opals up there. I got to give it more room on the earrings than we just had in an opal. I mean, look at that, 420 total weight there, 210 in each, plus another carat 21. That's one of our largest diamond weights we see in an earring. And they're so, and you know, we put them in rose gold. Let me just clear this up right now. It doesn't have to be. A lot of our Zambarans have been in yellow and white. So feel free to take whatever gold color you want, and we'll make it happen for you. Look at that. Now that is an earring. And wait till you see these on, because they're sitting actually on their side right now. It doesn't change the look of a trillion all that much. But you're getting a big diamond weight. And let me do this. I'll grab one and show you the measurement. It's what we call a button style. I mean, I hesitate to say stud because that implies smaller. These are quite large. And they're going to measure from the top to the bottom. And there's the omega is going to disappear when you see them on. And I'll show that to you. But there's what you have, over a half an inch from top to bottom on that trillion. Lots and lots of diamond weight. I'll put one on. Tell you what we're going to do. I was looking at these in the sales show, and they were $39.99. That's the last time we saw them. I'm thinking we need to do something a little bit different here for our Zambaran lovers. And do you see how it's primarily purple right now, like a purpley plum color? But there's that trillion, which shows off the color shift the most. Sometimes you see more blues. Sometimes you see flashes of red. Sometimes you're getting hot pinks. That's the beauty. All within the same color family and tone, but a really, really important stone that tends to just give you a different kind of look, depending on if you're in more hot light, more incandescent light, if there's sunlight, whatever it is. But that's how they look from a distance away. So you get an idea, right? Now we've got to give you a really, really big discount. And the only way to do this, because I'm looking at $39.99, that's where they should stay. We're going to make this a lot easier for you. And that, again, there's a big button style earring for you. And that there's a gentle kind of omega. It just rests on the back of your ear behind that post, so it keeps it level. Otherwise, you know, they would all just, like a bigger stone like that would droop forward. I'm going to start an auction, and we're going to start at $1,500. Just to see who's out there on the Zambarans. One of our more popular stones there. The trillion will always be just level and point up, because that's where the post is, to keep it. We don't want it to spin or turn. We want that to be upright. And so you've got that omega, which keeps it trained into place, and we're looking for a $1,500 open. On a carat 21 in diamonds alone, that wouldn't be possible. And now we're looking for 15. Take another look at them close up. We'll just do, let's do $25 increments on them as well and see where we go. But a major, major value on a Zambaran earring. We don't have an open. We'll give it 60 seconds to get it going here. And I just thought Zambarans have been popular in rings. Could we have an earring lover out there that wants to have the magic of the stone, the color shifting property of this gem, the rarity of that color, and all of that? Yes. Oh, yeah, I didn't even present it yet. I was thinking our Dragonfly is still here too. So let's show the alligator or the crocodile. Let me see which one it is again. You'll decide. You'll decide. No open on those? All right. Virginia, did you have a request? They were just thinking about the Zambarans? All righty. Coming up. Let's move on. 1,500. Yes. Is that a request? Okay, should we do that first or the alligator first? Oh, this is awfully nice. Who's this for? Oh, Sharon. Hi, Sharon. Same Sharon as wants to see the alligator? All right, Sharon, we got your request coming up. So here we go, 1,500. No open. Let's move. All right, I'm just off on the auctions. Here we go, Sharon. Take a look. Now, I do have another green tourmaline. I flashed it earlier, Christine, if she likes that cushion upright. We've got that unique. It's actually a little bit exotic of a cut there. You see there's a little outside. It's not a basic cushion. So just heads up, that one's here too. I will tell you right now, this white gold east-west is going to be more affordable. Item number 6192 because it's been here a little bit and it's been discounted a lot. And there is fancy cutting happening here. Watch this. Once again, I feel like I need a sound effect to go with this. It looks like something out of Knight Rider or a video game or something like that, right? Something that is making the stone do something supernatural. 6192 is a 709. We're listing it as a baguette. Yes, but look at what's happening. There's all this diamond-like faceting across the top. Think of it like diamond shapes, trillion shapes actually, that are going to be all faceted across the top of the stone, and it's 85 points in diamonds. They'll be on the sides. They'll lead right on up to the side where that center stone meets, and then it sits east to west. So you got a lot going on, and we have a beautiful green color here. It can lean blue at certain points. It gets a little more bright green, but that cutting is everything. A baguette normally would flash in just a more subtle way. This really gives you, and you'll see it when it really moves on the hand here, how it looks and how that just in the most subtle, unique, unexpected way just gives you a really cool shine. So there's your solid profile there. So it's a lot of gold. And then you've got the diamonds basically on the side. So they're going to show up big time from the profile of the ring. And we're going to give this one a great opportunity. You know what? There's a $49.99 price tag. Let's take it down and get you a much better price on a 7-carat. It's that true like versatility green. It's a nice saturation, but it's not too dark. It's not overly saturated. And it's going to be $19.99 instead. And the way tourmalines are going, you might want to be on the lines quickly on that one. It is, under $2,000 for a 7-carat plus. I mean, watch when the tweezers are behind it. That you can see. That's clarity. When you can see such transparency that you're seeing something behind it. If I put a little newspaper clipping behind it, you'd be able to read it. That's just what, we talked about it with the Rubellite. So rare to get in tourmalines to have clarity like that. $19.99. All right, so I have the Gator as well. And this is one of those bigger rings, just to show you from a distance here, because you need to understand how large this is, how detailed it is. I had some of these designer styles probably, 6 months ago. They were gone. We vowed at that point, there were so many people missing out, we vowed that we would have a chance if we ever did, could bring them back, we would. Tonight is that night. This is that dimensional, large, knuckle to knuckle, sits off the hand, because like any design like this, that's the beauty of it. Remember, if you want to wear it middle finger, index finger, you can. That's where I would really recommend to wear it, and we're sizing it for you for free. This is 6160, only one we have. It's a lot of stone weight, but it's also some of the more exotic stones you can get. And once again, I said this earlier in our first couple minutes with the Dragonfly, let's just again shout out those designers and those jewelers who actually match these stones first and then meticulously set them in perfect pave. That is so complicated to do. Take a look at it up close here, and that green tourmaline is here. Here's my designer. Oh, this one just, let me see if we can put it this way and show you all the deets, because this is super cool. And yep, a total statement piece, a total wow. Just really the detail of where you really, it's so complicated to be able to do this in a metal, and we've done a precious metal here for you. It's 6160, and it's gonna be 14 karat solid. Now this one still has the yellow gold for the most of it, then the black rhodium for the setting of, we didn't just go like some old green stone, we went Savarites. It's a carat 93, just in those bright, consistent green Savarites. Look at there, it's even like a, he's got a little tongue in there and everything. Look, his teeth don't look that menacing, do they? They're detailed, they're there. But they, again, he looks like a fairly friendly little guy, right? I mean, the stance is, he's just looking around, exploring. It's a carat 93 in Sapphire, 2 points in ruby, and a carat 08 in diamonds, but those diamonds are not just white diamonds. They are perfectly matched champagne Diamonds. It's a crock again. So Mary told me, so let me just, again, I'll give you the details and you tell me what you think he is, because it definitely has a, I don't know. The wider, so gators have the wider U-shaped snout and crocs have the shorter V. So I think it's a gator. It doesn't look super pointy. So I think it's a gator. Thank you, Mary, so much. I get them very confused and I don't know why. I don't know why. I can't commit that to memory. I have to come up with a euphemism for it. Not a euphemism, a mnemonic. That's it. Am I being erudite yet, Tony, or not? Am I getting there? All right, so 2 points in, and again, 2 points is the ruby weight. If you're going, where are the rubies? They're in the eyes. There are the rubies. So here we go. It's a gator. It's for my Floridians. You don't have to live there, do you? I love it. I live in Florida, and I love it. I love it. I think it's just super cool. I just like designer jewelry that, you know, looks like something that nobody else has. That's what I like. Let's take a look at the finishing. Yeah, that's finished. Even the little feet are so detailed. The texture of the gold between the diamonds and the sapphirites, this is just a fun piece. And yet, serious quality, amazing value. Let's just send it out. If anybody wants it, there's a $10,655 price tag associated with it. I can't do that. We have had one gator ever in our collection. We've only had a couple critter rings. We've only had a couple of the birds and the parrots, and we had the beautiful firefly tonight. If you want the firefly and need to see that again, let me know. Let's send it out right now. The super cool ring, easy to wear. It's comfortable. You're going, that ring is crawling like up my hand. Is that going to be comfortable? I think it's very comfortable. And it's not $10,655. Designer retail is about 5 times that. We're getting you the one-of-a-kind designer opportunity. It's not even $10,000. Nor is it going to be even half of that. $5,330. No, it's not 5. It is not 4. I don't know how we do just this amount of gold for a price tag like this, but it's what we live to do. It's major value. It's not 4. It's not even $39.99. One only, black rhodium and yellow gold. It will be as is. Can you imagine? There's a method to the madness here. Those are the colors that those stones look great in. And here's what it looks like on the hand. First we'll go up the hand, then we'll turn it around and go the other way. But look at that detail from every angle. Probably best for your visual to see it the other way. I'll flip it. It's not even $39.99. One super, super cool collector collar. I mean, this is what you live to see, right? If you like a detailed design with some serious personality, this is it right here. And that is a large ring. That's true like knuckle to knuckle. But again, the band is only back here. So there's not an issue in wearing it because, again, look, total flexibility because the band is at one point of the ring. So that's near the back of the gator. Let's go ahead and make it easy here right now. You know what? Not even $39.99 or even $3,500. How about this? $2,999 for one collector only. Let's see who's going to get it. $29.99 for a I didn't even add it all up yet, but when you get almost 2 carats in sapphirite, over a carat in the champagnes, and then the rubies to boot, what's not to love? If you like, granted, I know this is like not for everybody, but that's the beauty of it. For those of us that really seek out different designer jewelry, and you all know, those are the pieces that are the most costly in the world of jewelry. When you get pieces like this, when you get designs like that, those are the most costly out there, and you get why. It's the detail, it's the design element, it's the matching of all these beautiful pave stones, all of that. And yet it's only $29.99. We'll see who's got it. Those Ambarn earrings are here. I'm thinking about bringing out this large tan tonight. We got such a beautiful blue wing here tonight. And just a heads up on the Dragonfly, if you weren't with us earlier, here's a little more, it's just a little more light and airy, but a lot of those same characteristics in the Dragonfly. So we'll show that to you. Let me know. $29.99. Let me move it this way too. Let's move it to this side. I really love to see that's the angle right there. And you just get to decide, and we're sizing it for you. So even with all that detail, we're still going to make it in your size. So meaning not make it from scratch. We'll size it for you. So if you need it, want to do it, that's what I would do. I would do index finger all the way on this one because I think it's a, if you're going, yeah, it's a bigger piece. That's usually our, the most real estate we have in our hand is usually our either middle or index finger. I like that it's so directional with the angle that, you know, the face goes. So I think I love it on the outside of a hand. So you really, you know, everyone looking at the outside of your hand can see that, you know, that kind of front face of that gator. Anyway, it's only $29.99 and that should be gone. We just never see designs like this. And the one time we did, there were a lot of people who missed out. So happy to bring one back. Big Tanzanite for the top of the hour. We have one short hour left on our Wednesday night together. If you have any requests at all, please get them in. Sharon, let me know if we got your request covered with the tourmaline or the gator or one or the other. If you need to see anything else. It's not a ring, right? And anywhere else you would go, I mean, it would be mad money to get something like this. There are obviously some really well-known names that do a lot of this specifically. This is their trademark in the industry, is they really do, you know, that's what everyone would assume this is. And again, I won't name names, but you know, you guys know your jewelry, right? And there's a lot of just designers that have made their whole collections for years and years really about these distinctive designs. But it's, you know, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 for a ring that usually is quite a bit more simple or a little bit smaller. This is quite, you know, impressive and large with the size. All right, nobody on that one. Kevin, you're not getting their gator? Okay. All right, next up. Top of the hour's here. Welcome to the show. Glad you're with us tonight. Got a top of the hour for you. Before we get into our big Tanzanite, got some turquoise. A stone that I think we can all, let's just say it, appreciate it for what it is, sleeping beauty. I'm going to wear the, if anyone needs to see the Dragonfly again, I don't want to bore you for those of you that have been with me for the past 2 hours, but if you need to see that Dragonfly again, please let me know, because the Dragonfly is even more affordable, so just keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and talk about turquoise here. Beautiful sleeping beauty. Last hour of the show is here. If you have any requests at all or something you're still thinking about and would like to see again, please do let me know so we can help you. I have a 263 Sleeping Beauty turquoise. This reminds me of a signet ring in a way, whereas normally signet rings right now, they've all been about the gold. They're usually about the metal alone. But I think we've all noticed that we're starting to see a lot of, the signet rings are here to stay. They are back. They are everywhere. I was at a fine jeweler today having a meeting all day, and oh my goodness, it's all about the signet ring. But what we're doing now is, instead of just gold or metal that's flat and plateaued across the top, we're getting gemstone presence. We're getting usually a little emerald or a little ruby or a little sapphire or a little diamond. This gives you a big carat weight. It just has that feel because the way the gold's wrapping around it, it's got a bigger size to it overall, but it's so well done with this turquoise. And let me move our gator. He's still here. Here's this is my, I can't get enough of this ring, because once again, we're gonna go, and maybe it's just, my shows get a little designer sometime because I'm a sucker for designers, and look at this, the way this is done with the star cut out on either side. It does, it presents and feels like the size and the stature of a signet ring style, but with the gem presence, and then look at that detail, brand new tonight. And I know a lot of people shy away from celestial, like where the whole ring is a star, or the whole ring is a moon, or the whole piece is a planet, because you're going, oh, that might be just too much. But do we love seeing this as just a little detail where, quite frankly, when it's on, you see that beautiful diamond presence. It looks like it's a good size round brilliant, but it's set within that little carved star detail design, a big turquoise, some of the finest color, where you have that really true blue. It's item number 7477 here on our Sleeping Beauty. What a stone. 2 carat 63 is the size. It looks bigger than that. I'm really curious, because I've had a lot of 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 carats lately, and I don't know, that looks a lot bigger than 263, but sometimes cabochons do that, right? Maybe it's a little less, you know, less domed. It probably is when you look at the way this is set. And once again, here's a stone that you might be, you know, a little bit concerned about, how do I clean that? So we leave that worry-free. It's all finished on the inside. So you have no issue with, how am I going to clean the back of that? the back of the stones get more dirty than the top, right? We talked about this with the opal. So they finished it all the way through. They gave you a 263. There is your star cutout with the round brilliant diamond set within it. The diamond weight is 4 points, so those are good size 2-pointers on each side. We're not looking at the carat weight as like, okay, this is not designed to have a 2-carat diamond mounting. It's designed to be detailed. It's designed where I think so often we just get so caught up here in our world of carat weight, carat weight, carat weight, when it's actually about sometimes about achieving a certain design element, achieving a look. I adore this ring. Let me show it to you from a distance here on a couple of different fingers, like the across the room. First thing I notice about what everyone's wearing is after I look at their handbag, because that's my true love. I mean, I hate to say it, but I make no bones about it. Jewelry's my second accessory love, but handbags are my first. But look at that from a distance. You see pieces like this. They are recognizable, they are stunning, they are unique, and look what that does. Look at that look. That's cool. So that could be ring finger. Here it is on a pinky finger for you. It could be, again, this could be men's ladies. It is just, I would probably, I think again, cool as a thumb ring, but I'd probably stick to any of the other 4. Let's do a deal. A wow factor deal. And I just need callers. So when it gets to this time in the night, we get a little wild here. So Wednesday, what's new Wednesday turns into wild. What's she going to do next Wednesday? So take a look at this. Sometimes you just got to do something really crazy. So how about we take a moment here and go all out. All out. I'm just going to make this a deal right now. And if anybody wants anything, you let me know. But this is my deal. I'm going to make this diamond ring with the gold, with the inside all finished, with the turquoise at a 263. I'm going to price it too cheap. I'm telling you that right now. Last hour is here. We got to move some jewelry. So guess what? It's not even, I don't know what it is, guys. But this is going to be your moment. And take it with the star design. You see it everywhere. I literally just looked at a ring about 6 hours ago at one of the highest end design houses in the world, in person, face to face, and in the case was a ring like this, except there was no turquoise. It was just all gold, flat surface of oval gold, and then it had the stars on the side. I can't believe what we're seeing here. And you know how much the ring was? It was $18,500. And it was in 14K, just like this one. I'm going to get you turquoise as well. And I can't even say, those aren't even VS diamonds they work with. I know, the diamond weight, it's not the main story here. But they're not even doing VS diamonds. And you can spend almost, my goodness, 20 grand? I mean, by the time you pay tax, it's 20 grand. 20 grand. Here's what we're going to do. I've got this ring, and it's available for $19.99. Forget about it. We're not doing $19. I'm not even doing $9.99. Any gold you want. You're customizing it to your personal preference. You're getting your favorite gold. You're getting your favorite size. And by goodness, I'm going to make it a deal. Take a look at it. We're not even asking $9.99, $8.99, $7.99. It's my giveaway on what is high style, super chic. If it's in that designer right now for $18,500, it is a now look. They don't do the basics. They do something really cool and different, and this is the way to update what you're wearing already. Wear it with everything else you wear. Put it on as a companion piece, but it's not even $700. You got one and you've got one. So 2 are gone already, just like that, and we're not going to ask for $777. I'm asking for $699, and we'll get them out the door right now. Only a couple available because that color of turquoise is tough. It's usually a lot more green. It's usually a lot more aqua. This is that true blue color that is $699 tonight. All you got to do is dial in 60 seconds. Let me show it to you. I showed you across the room. Let's show it on the hand here. Solid on the inside. 2 gone, now 3. Take a look at it on the ring finger here. So definitely sizable enough. That's the whole idea, is this kind of flat plateau across the top. And you see how that sits like a second skin? That's why it looks so much larger than 263. It's not this huge dome that goes boom like that. It's more, again, about that little bit more shallow cut. Still a cabochon. That's why it's looking like a 5 or 6 carat. And it's $699. All right, so Kevin's got one. And Allison, are you getting one as well? And Virginia, did you get one or are you on something else? Something else. All right, so $6.99, last call 20 seconds. That is a must have. And that is in white, yellow, or rose gold. So that'll be $6.99. Enjoy it. Coming up next, we've got the big tanzanite on the way, and it's going to take a miracle. Yes. The cushion tourmaline. It's a modified cushion, actually. So 7511 coming up next. You got it. Sharon, is this still Sharon L? Hi, Sharon. So let's go ahead and show her the tourmaline that is new today. Here it is. This is, and I'm glad we're up close right now because it's slightly different than a typical cushion. You're probably seeing the flashes, how it looks like a lot of radiant cutting in the stone. It's item number 7511, and it's going to be our 1084 cushion cut. Green tourmaline, and those are some very large diamonds. Look at what we did. Got that little chevron going on, then a bigger diamond right within it. And that's going to be item number 7511. It's a 1084. It's 16 points in diamonds, 2 8-pointers on each side, or 1 on each side, 2 total. And it's our 1084, 1 only. If she'd like that one, we just, yeah, it's a little complex on these bigger stones like this. $69.99, Sharon, right here. This is the ring. This is the price. I know better. It's not going to go out at that price. I had 94 inches of pearls for $3.99, and we still have those available. So I don't think this ring at $69.99 is going to do it, but I'll help you right now. I'll make up a price right now and get it out the door. And if you like this really true green, it's like an apple green without being too neon. It's not got a lot of yellow to it. It's just a really true green. And we'll do that one right now for, you know what, make it $29.99 if you like it. But it's got a little extra faceting along the edges and also throughout the pavilion. So the back of the stone, and let me show that to you because you'll see a much better look here. Do you see how it looks almost like a starred effect? The way it goes, that's a little different than typical cushion cutting. You've got a lot more faceting happening on either side of the pavilion, which is really unique. So $29.99 on that one if you'd like it. So now we've had we have 2 green tourmalines, and then we had her croc she requested. So if she wants to compare it to the East-West set, which was $1,000 less, here's the East-West set cushion, or baguette really. This is more of that baguette with special cutting. And you see the colors maybe just even slightly more of like a true emerald green in that baguette. So $19.99 on the left, $29.99 on the right. Sharon, those are 2 options for you. The turquoise is still here if you'd like it with the stars on the side there. Really, really beautiful. And then we've got a little bit more for you. Make requests if you have them. We are in the last 50 minutes of the show, and we'll help you with a big tanzanite on the way. Major. It's 11 carats 12. And before you tune out and go, I can't do it, well, stay with me. Yeah. I just said it, and I believe it will. I mean that seriously. I think it could be men's or ladies on the turquoise. Yeah, I could. Does any of our gentlemen want to come up and model it? No? Do you want to come up and model a ring? How's the mani looking? Is the mani good? Is it good? Your nails are disgusting. Oh, okay. Well, we don't want to turn anybody's stomachs. Really? Are you being just self-deprecating? Or are they that bad? They're that bad? Okay. Tony, you want to come on out and model a ring? We could try it. We could try. I don't know. What size is it, though? I don't know if it's going to fit our guys. Right now, it's a 7. So I don't know. Tony, could you wear a 7 as a pinky ring? We could have a guy come out and model it for you, or I'll just show it on my hand and pretend the stiletto nails are not there. Here, there's my manly hand stance right there. There it is. There's my man hand, okay? I have a girlfriend, she says, I have man hands. She says she has man hands. If anyone has seen the show Hacks, you know that also, that's a big theme of the show, man hands. There it is. That's kind of like, that's a man's hand right there. Okay, not really, but you know, kind of. So $6.99, I think it'll work. I think it'll be great. I do think so. If they like the stars, I think the stars are subtle though. So Sharon, are we no on the tourmalines? We can move on from those? All right, let's move on from our tourmalines. They're still here. Okay, 1084 gone. Congratulations, 7511, and you can change the gold color. So did I try that on though? Let me try that on real quick. So Jess has got this one here in that fancy cushion. So there's a little, I love that chevron on the side is really nice with the bigger diamond on each side. Really simple elegance, showing off the stone. I mean, a stone that good needs to be, needs to be highlighted. That's what you've got there. Okay, so $29.99, that one's gone. The East-West set here is still here for $19.99, so if you'd like that one, you may grab it. And also, just a reminder, I just wanted to show, nobody's calling tonight, so let me just show this is the Dragonfly, so that if you're going, I really want to see that, but I don't really want to call in, let me just show it because I feel like somebody's got to get this tonight. I really feel it. We had a lot of these fabulous designer pieces once before, and gosh, I'm thrilled about it. I'm going to bring out our collar as well. I'm going to bring out the collar. I'm going to bring out what I'm not supposed to show you, just because I feel like, you know, desperate times call for desperate measures, and I've had some requests for it. So let me bring it out and give you truly what is the deal in diamonds in our inventory. I don't know where my item number is on this one. So here it is, probably buried underneath. Yes, here it is, 6161 underneath my wheel from earlier. There are savorites, there are blue sapphires, and there are diamonds and rubies in this ring. That is one that is, I mean, just beautifully whimsical, designer and detailed, and it's $19.99. So I just want to remind you that that one is still here. I showed it really early. I got really excited that these really designer elegant pieces were back. So I got really, really excited to show them to you early. So that is one for the ages at $19.99 if you like the detail and the designer elements of all those really cool, beautiful diamond cut stones, everything in there. The rubies, the sapphires, the savorites, and of course the diamonds. They're all diamond cut rounds, all paved together. So I just think that is just one for all my collectors out there who want something a little distinctive and different. Tell me that is not a conversation piece right there on the hand. Take a look at that dragonfly, pretty, pretty. And is, you know, these critter pieces are a little bit bigger. It's tougher to put all that detail into smaller pieces and really make it look lifelike. So they tend to go with these bigger kind of overall feels, yet they're very comfortable and wearable if you like a nice piece of jewelry. So coming up, I'm gonna go ahead and just introduce you to something here, and I'm just gonna be real blunt about this. We can't really show this. We can't. This is like whatever you do on social media where they say, whatever you do, don't you dare look at my account or my post, right? You know it's gotta be something scandalous. I'm not supposed to show this, but I've had so many requests lately, and a lot of you thought it's been discontinued completely. You've not seen it, you've not heard about it, we've not talked about it, I haven't been wearing it. I'm gonna bring it out because it is simply the most incredible value we have in diamonds. And the problem, I told you earlier, they were stuck. I couldn't even find them because they were stuck in a vault. Couldn't find them because they're actually in like the forbidden area of the vault where these pieces are not for air. If you look on our website, these are the types of pieces that have gone up in price, as they have everywhere. If you can find a solid gold diamond collar, they've gone up everywhere. And we have all three links available for you, in all three gold colors available for you. And it's the most, let's face it, luxury piece you can get in jewelry right now, across the board. Everybody, and it's not like the olden days where you're thinking, I'm never gonna wear that. It's too opulent, it's too high-end, it's too dressy. Right now, and I know this is, you know, to each their own, so I might not be talking to everybody, but right now, we've seen this a lot. There is a trend towards people wearing these on the daily basis and not saving it for the wedding or the time you're getting in the 6-inch heels and the strapless gown and going out to the big black tie affair. It's every day now. And we're in Los Angeles. We're the only network really on the West Coast for that matter, and certainly here in a big city, in a glamorous one at that, in Los Angeles, where, you know, every day it's a normal occurrence. You know, you see really well-known people. And as much as I've spent my whole life here, so, you know, it's really, I do enjoy looking at how they're styling themselves when money is no object, you know, when you're making, you know, $20 million a movie and you do 4 a year and you got every contract with every advertiser. And it's amazing to watch how in a city like LA, which is a pretty kind of, we're known for being a little more casual of a vibe, but you certainly see all these well-known people and just people who you may not recognize or know their names, but people who are very well-to-do. This is their everyday wear. And we know that you love jewelry, and I don't think wherever you live, because goodness knows if you're living, you know, somewhere else, South, East Coast, wherever it is, this is the look right now that so many people are wearing every day across the board. We see it on television, we see it in movies, and that I think really is exciting because for those of us that always love this look, but we never really wanted to invest in it because you know you're not gonna wear it every day, that all has changed. Our whole philosophy on how we live life has changed. And even though we may be more casual in our fashion and we may be more, you know, less heels and more, you know, sneakers and more kind of loungy, lounge is hot, but this is how you adapt. You might have on the joggers and the cool sneaks, but then you're wearing your diamonds because we're not saving this stuff anymore. We've all learned that, to live and derive joy from whatever gives us that joy every day. And I am so really proud to bring you value, because it would not be worth showing you if it wasn't a mega value. And this is the one we cannot show because we cannot build them or make them, but I've got a few here. And I thought, well, at least the ones that are made up and ready to go. And sure enough, sure, $25,000, $30,000 now to make them. But if we've got them made up and they were made eons ago, why don't we bring it out and offer you a value? And maybe it's going to be, maybe you get it for the big birthday or the big anniversary or some celebration, but that's not the only time you wear it. I am thrilled to show it to you. I've got all three based on different lengths, 16, 17, 18. We can always make it a little longer. We can always make it a little shorter, but generally everybody wants one of those three lengths in a collar. And I'm going to show you one up close. This is also, I will not show it anymore. I've been given it probably 25 times in the last year or so. They will oftentimes suggest that I show the graduated style. I will not do it. I won't show it to you. I find it flips too much. I've worn it. I've test driven it for you. I find it flips when it gets really, really small, where the bigger stones are in the front and it gets really small. I don't show it anymore. Just because I can't, with good faith, really promote it to you or get behind it if it's going to be a piece that flips. That's why this one is so important, because this size diamond is the same all the way around the necklace. All big stones, all the way around. And before you tune out and go, I don't even want to see a $50,000 piece, don't tempt me. This is so affordable. I really do believe this in my heart of hearts. This is the best value we have. Simple and easy. It is solid gold, your choice. Solid diamonds all the way around, whatever length you choose. And it is in my 18-inch, 8 carats in diamonds. Take a look on the hand here. I got to start there, Tone, because this is the big one here. So it doesn't really sit on the wheel on its own. I got to show you all the way around. It is more or less the piece that you can't. I've only got, I literally have two. I have two only. And remember what we can do. Let me just put this here, and I'm going to put one on for you as well, because I want to try one on so you can see that. I really want you to understand a couple things here. Is that this is all the way around. It's the bigger round brilliance. The carat weights differ, and I'll give you item number 2755. Actually, let's start with the 16, because that's what I'm going to have on. We'll start with that one. It's going to be 27, actually they're all 2755. It's just a matter of telling us what length. That's how we make it easy. So you're going to tell us within that carat weight. I really need you to see it on first. So just give me a second. I'll put one on for you. And then you'll really appreciate what it's all about, because you need to see the size. It's going to have an insert closure just like our tennis bracelets do. It'll have a double figure 8 safety as well. And that will be locking it securely so that you can wear it every day. This is as locked and secure as a piece of jewelry gets. It is fantastic. It's beautifully done. It's a beautiful style. And yet there's that classic nature about wearing it every day. But this is what you really need to see to understand. I'm just letting it hang on that wheel, because this is what you need to see. That's what we care about, is the look this gives you. 2755 is the number. The different carat weights will have different prices, because if you're getting 16 inches, there's my smallest carat weight. By the way, that 16 inch is going to have a 7/16 carat weight. They go all the way around. This is the one that sits so beautifully, and I just threw it on without even looking. So, I mean, it's incredible, right? Always sits perfectly. That's the 16 inch. You have a 17 inch choice and an 18 inch choice. They will have different carat weights because you're getting a longer length, and with it being solid diamonds and gold, you're getting more diamonds the longer length. So if you want 17 inches, that'll be actually 747 in diamonds. If you want 18 inches, that will be my 8 carat plus. I think it was 803 if my memory serves me. I am not looking straight at the bags here, but I think it was 803, 802, yes. So you've got, look at that collar, the beautiful collar, diamond round brilliance going all the way around. This one would sit a little lower, but I've got it kind of way back in my collar there. But look at how beautiful that is. And if you are, because we're not just, stationary beings, we're not mannequins, we're always moving, talking. Maybe you're out at that party and you're dancing, whatever it is. This is not going to be the necklace that flips. It stays upright because we put these big, heavy baskets underneath each and every one. But I will tell you this, as we discuss this here on camera, I just want to make sure you understand this. I'll make this quick, but I'm going to tell you right now, this is the buy of the night and of all of our diamond collection. So let me say this to everybody real quick, because I've got the 17, I've got the 18, and I'll show you all of them. They're made up and ready to go. So as we discussed, this is the value that has not changed as diamonds have gone up and gold have gone up, and we have had this now for about, it's been, gosh, I think this one first was created, actually I can tell you about that number. That was about 2-3 years ago when we created this. And I think we all understand that 2-3 years ago, diamonds and gold were a lot less than they are. So let me just say this, Tony, to everybody, because you want to get your size before it's gone. So I'll just kind of walk over here and tell you about what's going to happen here. This collection is not coming back at this value. And I have all 3 lengths available. It differs based on the length because you're getting more gold and more diamonds as you get longer lengths. Less gold and diamonds when you get the lesser lengths, but you choose. White, yellow, or rose. Some of them we have made up in yellow and white. It looks like white gold on some right now. It's no problem to take them, transfer them over to yellow gold. These diamonds are VS still. They're all major diamonds, and you are going to get the necklace you just live in. Layer it up with your other favorite pieces, your initials, your dog tags, your cross pendants, whatever it is. And this is the way to get it tonight, because honestly, after this goes in airs, I don't think this can possibly come back at this value. The 16-inch is obviously the most affordable. That's going to be, again, is my diamond weight? 716 up there. I just want to make sure I wasn't seeing it. It's way at the top there. If you're looking for the carat weight on the 16, which I'm wearing, 16 inches, 17 sits just right below that, 18 right below that. Of course, you know what you're comfortable in. I like a collar a little more closer to the collarbone. I think that really is how it's intended to wear. But obviously, whatever's comfortable for you. And I can move, jump, move, dance, all this. It's not going to flip. That's what's so important. I won't show you. Most are graduated to keep the price down. That does get you a little savings, obviously, when you've got smaller stones going the rest of the way. But then it flips. And it moves and it's turning and you're always messing with it. I just want you to have the piece you can live in. And if I give you a great enough value tonight, you can take it for a price that's better than the graduated styles. That's the beauty. Get more diamond weight for less price. That's what value's all about. And wear this. Live in it. Every time you go out for an evening, there is a feel when you have an icon like this in your collection, and that ability to wear it whenever you want, not borrowing it from a relative, right? Not borrowing it from a jewelry store like a lot of even the big high style celebs do, because even with retail prices on diamonds, I mean, we're talking $12,000 a carat easy, 7 carat, we're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars. Here's your chance right now, because you got to add for the gold, you got to add for the labor. This is everything in a collar, white, yellow, or rose. You choose. My 16-inch is my best value here. They all are, because you pay a little more for more diamond weight, more gold, of course. But this is your chance to get it. Slide, insert, closure. Let me show that to you now up close, because I want you to see this here. There's the up close of all the diamonds that you have. So that's what it looks like. It's just made in the same way. I'll tell you, if you have our tennis bracelet, this is the match. And then I want to show you the closure as well. Here's what happens if you, to fasten it. Also, just like our tennis bracelets, where you slide that closure in and then it clicks. And then you've got, you see, look at how seamless that is. The only way you know is because you got, figure eights going all wonky. You put those into place and lock those and you are good to go. So we have, this is my 18-inch. I'll show it on the hand here for you. Once you splay it out the proper way, and it just stays because it's anchored by this large gold weight behind it. I am not going to ask for anything like the $40,000 listed now on the 16-inch. That is, that's about half off retail. I cannot bring this out. I don't even know if this will ever be able to air again. Not at these prices. I know that much. You're not spending $40,000. This is the 18. I've got the 16 on. They're all identical. The carat weight of each individual diamond does not change whatsoever. It's just about the length. The carat weight differs because you're getting either more length or less length. But look at that. When that's fastened, there are your diamonds, not graduated in any way. They go all the way around. They sit to perfection on your neckline. They are made in the way that is so proper, because there is no point. I don't care if it's $1. You don't buy it if it's going to not sit proper. If it's going to flip and turn and it's going to always look weird on the neckline, don't buy it. This is not going to be $40,000. They're not 30, they're not 20, they are not $10,000. We're talking about the 16-inch first, which I'll show you again on my neckline here. There's that one hanging out on that kind of bowl of a wheel here. I want you to see it on. This is, again, the true collar length. So if you're going there, you want to just go ahead and get the 16. If you want to sit right at the base of the neckline, like I'll make sure mine is, here we go, not caught on anything. There it is at 16 inches. It's not even going to be $10,000 for the 16-inch style. This is what you need to shop for right now if you ever want this collar, it's never going to be less than it is right now. And that's a fact. So it's time to get your favorite 16 inches, 17 inches, 18 inches. If you need a little longer or a little shorter, you do let us know. And we'll make that happen for you. We'll just have to, tweak some pricing a little bit here and there, but we'll make it custom for you. But instead of even $10,000 for my 16-inch, and we'll show it to you again, all VS diamonds. Let me show you on the hand again, then we'll show you up close. You've got to see all the angles here. It is the most opulent, but also classic piece you'll ever own. I think if you've got that big, big, big occasion, milestone, birthday, anniversary coming up, retirement, this is the one to get. There's something about those VS diamonds. This would be absolutely cost prohibitive anywhere else in the world. It's not 10, it's not 9, it is not even $8,000. We're talking about 716. We've already got a lot of callers. And again, once our one length sells out, they're going to be gone. And we can't just continue to make them because diamond and gold prices are so much higher than what this is going to end up costing you tonight. The 16-inch is not even $8,000. It's not even $7,000. We are under, hear me out, under $1,000 a carat on a diamond necklace. I have to say this. This is unlike anything else. That's the size of the diamonds. We can't do bracelets like this. You can't do a ring like this. This is huge stones, all the same size, the entire way around your neckline. There is no break in those diamonds, and it's not even going to be $7,000. How? We're under $1,000 a carat. I'm starting with the 16. That's where a lot of people go on the collar. That's the one I'm wearing. We'll go to the 17 and the 18, but you're not paying $7,000. There's a moment in life when you just know there's an opportunity and a window that if you don't take advantage, it's gone forever. This is your moment on a diamond collar. VS, you will pay more for lesser quality. You'll pay more for even pieces that are done in sterling these days. If you're buying sterling and that's maybe plated, you're spending more. We're not even going to ask $7,000 or even, how is this possible? It's not even $6,000. For a 716 collar, it is $59.99. There's no way anywhere on this planet you can get 716 in diamonds for under $6,000. And in solid gold, 16 inches worth of solid gold. And then I've got the 17-inch right here. I got the 18-inch right here. They're all identical. It's just about the length. And the 17-inch is just a little bit more. I'll show it to you. I have it right here made up and ready to go. This can ship out tomorrow. If you want white gold in 17, 18, or 16 inches, it can go out tomorrow and be to you. Gosh, it'll probably be to you by Friday. Maybe Friday or Saturday. Maybe Monday at the latest, right? There's my 17, there's my 18. Let's go over pricing on those two if you'd like them. Here they are layered up. I mean, my goodness, why not? There's identical, again, color, clarity, brilliance, all of that. The 17-inch is only a little bit more for another inch worth of gold, but also another 40, 30 points in diamonds or so. You're going to get $63.49 for the 17-inch and the 18-inch, which a lot of people love as well. The 18-inch, so unbelievably affordable, $66.99. For the 18-inch style. You let me know which one you like. We'll give it 60 seconds. This is the last time we can see it at this value. It is just that important and impressive to get this kind of look, this kind of collar, and all you need to be is the first caller on the collar. That's all you got to do right now. 16, 17, 18. I got the 17 here, the 18 here. They're identical except for the overall length. So you're choosing which is your favorite, but it's time to get in because to get a 16-inch diamond collar for $59.99 is unheard of. It's unheard of years ago, decades ago, especially when you're talking about VS diamonds like these are. So your final calls now. Let me know if you want white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. They're all available. These different lengths, again, if you need a little shorter or a little longer, we can have that custom made for you. If you're really more comfortable in 19 or 20, if you want to go 15, we can make that happen for you. But those are your spectacular VS diamonds, all those big round brilliants going all the way around. Last call. We got a big tanzanite coming up. Last chance on the show. This is your chance. I mean, again, I've had so many requests for this. You thought it was gone, and you know what? It practically was. It was in the do not show, can't show again, can't offer it at this price vault, and now it's here tonight, and all you have to do is pick up the phone and dial in. You still have a money-back guarantee, too. So if you haven't shopped collars or done the comparison shopping, and it's the kind of piece that a lot of people think about for years and years and years, and then they, make that very, very educated decision, well, feel confident. You've got 30 days to shop it, but I would pick it up tonight while it's here, and then you'll be really, really pleased with what you're seeing going on elsewhere in the diamond necklace world. Remember, compare apples to apples. It's very difficult to find VS stones anywhere else in this world in a collar. That's just something designers don't do. You've got solid gold as well, not a plating, not a mystery metal, solid gold, and you're choosing your gold color. It's everything you want in a collar, but so affordably done. $59.99 on the 16-inch, which I'm wearing. 17-inch is only $63.49. 18-inch, $66.99. Grab your collar while they're here. That's my last call on those collars. It's just such a privilege to bring these, but that is value beyond. And when it comes to straight up diamonds, and again, look, it's all the way around. All the way from start to finish, the entire length of your necklace, and not graduated. We do a graduated version. I will not show it anymore because it just is one of those that just does, it just doesn't sit to perfection. And Tony, I'm just going to show it one more time from across the room. So we left that. I can't be two places at once. So I just want you to see it one more time on from across the room so you can really gauge that size, because that's what's so impressive. We have one gone on the 16-inch, one left. That's it on the 16-inch. 18-inch, I think, is going out over there. They're trying to decide between the seven. Which length did you get? You got the 18. So that's what. So we've got one left in the 18, one left in the 16. Those are the most popular lengths. Again, I am wearing the 16. That's where I like to wear it. I own one. I have one. I wear it often now. I'm trying to wear it more because that's what everyone's doing. That is something that you will enjoy and live in. And is there anything more classic or more well-known than diamonds, right? Something that is more. I mean, really, is that ever going to go out of style? Is there ever going to be a time that you're not wearing that or not? Like, that's not the thing to wear anymore. It's $59.99 or $63.49 or $66.99. One left in 18, one left in 16. I got to move. But that's the collar to own right there. And it sits properly. That's a thanks to lots of gold behind it, bigger stones. Otherwise, they flip all the time. And that's okay. All my friends that wear them, they've got these little, smaller versions. They all flip, and they're okay with that. But if you want it to sit properly, that's how you got to get it. Bigger size and made properly like we do. Okay, so I'm going to show you that emerald. I had this up early in the show. Wanted to show it again because I think this one needs a little love. And it's going to be item number 7555. Once again, this beautiful Colombian emerald. And again, one left now. 16 and 18 down to one. I've got two in the 17-inch, but it's always the 16 and the 18s that go the first and the fastest. So those are the last call now on those two lengths. So I really recommend them highly. Also, wanted to bring this back out. Carat 17 in the Colombian emerald. Also, well, diamond bridge, carat 05 there, going all the way around, under and through. Great looking stone there. And it's going to be, well, got to get it out the door right now. We tried to open it in auction earlier. Didn't get that open, but it was also the first hour. So, maybe you missed it. It's time to get this one a great home. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. It's up to you. It was $59.99. It was $3,000 to open. I've got to send out our best emerald tonight. It definitely is really, really, just look at that color. Look at that color and clarity and glow. That one's going to be $29.99 just to move it on out. Just get it a great home. If you're the first caller, you're taking one of those amazing values. It is a $6,000 ring tonight. It's a $29.99 deal right now for the end of the show. We are there. We are approaching last few minutes. If you want those, I can't say it enough. Those collars are so important. And just, what's funny, Tony, every time I catch a glimpse, look what happens when you're out of focus. I'm standing far, far back in the studio. Look at the sparkle when it's out of focus. I mean, does that tell you a little bit about how breathtakingly beautiful those diamonds are? I mean, look, you're out of focus and it just doesn't stop sparkling. That's why we love VS Diamonds. All right, back to our emerald. Just had to show that. It's just incredible. That's not something diamonds would do if they're just a so okay quality. Who got your necklace? Thank you so much, Kim. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. All right, and yours went to, oh, thank you. So Barbara got one too. Thank you, Barbara. Barbara got one, Kim got one, and again, now last call on quantities. All right, so now, just want to share that. $29.99, watch this on the hand. From a distance, all the glow this has right there. $29.99 first caller. Let me know what requests you have. End of the show is here. We have 23 minutes in the show. That's it. Got to show you that big 251. I hope we have time for that. Look at that emerald go, though. See what that does? Lights up. This is what really counts. When you see that from a distance and notice all that glow, that's really impressive. $29.99. First caller. All right, let me know who's got it. That's got to go. It's got to go today. It just has to. There's not a better emerald for That price, I mean, the truth is I've got a little larger stone here on a museum discount, and it's just not that clarity. It's not going to compare to what we're seeing right here. This is the clarity you want. This is the glow that you get only when you get perfect clarity. Call us on the last of the callers, guys. You can't wait till beyond the show. That price is only valid for the next 22 minutes because that wasn't even supposed to be on the air. So hugely important there. Let me know if you'd like to see anything in particular. I've got one pair of mandarin garnet drops. Got to show these. There has been a lot of requesting lately going on for mandarin garnet drop earrings. Let me show these to you. This was, who was, I know Sherry had been looking for some as well. I don't know if she wants drops or studs, but we'll just show these drop here that are brand new. These are the mandarin garnets in the little bit of like a hoop style. They're never going to sit. None of our earrings really sit on their own, but I'll help them along so you can see the color of that stone. Item number 7731 is our mandarin garnet. Look at this. That's a good stone there. You've got an oval here that's also going to be super clean. 362 is the total carat weight. Let's zoom back. We'll get you one on the ear here as well. These are brand new, and there's 362 in total carat weight on the mandarins. I'll get out both tweezers. We can prop them up side by side, show you the matching. You've got 86 points in the diamond weight as well. And here we go. There's the matching. So you can really see what those look like together. And then 3 rows in diamonds that wrap up and up and up and go just about the halfway point side to side on those mandarins, and that'll be 86 points. We have one pair only, and that's what's tough about mandarin earrings. Just the matching is what makes it difficult there. And you can see that's a click enclosure hoop, so it's going to be hinged at the base. It's going to have that Art Deco styling right along the top there. This is really a good look. Forgive me, I just got to put one on for you, show you the length and all of that, and we'll show you what they look like so you can get an idea of how they drop. It's a bigger stone presence for sure on this drop, more so than we usually see. You've got a 1-inch top to bottom, and that's really, I'm going where the post is. It's just a little over an inch there, and that's a great looking scalloped edge to the way that that mandarin is framed. I'm going to try one on. Just give me a second here. I've only got the one to work with, obviously, because there's only one pair. So that's what we always kind of tend to deal with, is one-of-a-kind jewelry. Gives us one shot to show it, but they're on right now. You can see what they look like, and if you need that collar, get the collar. Get the collar right away, because that is last call. I think we have another, either they're verifying on the 16 or the 18. So I think we're down. We may be sold out on one of those lengths, so call us early. But there's the mandarin. You can see a nice presence there to the base of that earring, and the great way they move, and they just, I love it. Looks like the diamonds are just kind of wrapping up the sides. It's almost got an Art Deco feel to it. First collar only on the earrings. They're not even going to be $49.99. That price is just not going to work tonight. Let's go back to the wheel. I'll show you up close again. There's that stone and show you that clarity. I mean, that's what's really remarkable, is getting clarity on a mandarin, but to have them matched like these are. And we'll make them, you know what, $2,599 instead for the one pair of mandarin garnet earrings I have in the house. That's it. It's one pair of mandarins, and that's all we got. So it's really time. If you're thinking about a mandarin and you do like a drop, this is definitely the way to get them tonight. And they're brand new, so it's the first time we're seeing them here, and they look fantastic. So $25.99 if you'd like that pair of earrings. That's a new one, and so we really love seeing that. Look at that, Claire. They're just amazing. I'd be satisfied with one of those in a ring, and the fact you have 2 that are matched up and winking at you like that is pretty important. So huge value there. $25.99, last call. And then we have, are you ready for this? We still have our Dragonfly here, still have our Gator. All of my designer pieces are still here. Have a great looking Sapphire. Never heard from Renee C about the Sapphire. All right. So Renee, just the last call. I've got a Sapphire here to show you. And then let me go ahead and show you this. We've got one big Sapphire and one Namibian Demantoid. And I gotta opt for the museum here and show you this Namibian Demantoid. Not Russian, Namibian. And therefore, they're my personal favorite, truth be told, my favorite by far, just because when you get a Namibian stone, there's a really distinctive secondary hue that Russian stones don't give you. And this really shows it off. So you have, did you get one of our last necklaces, Virginia? Oh, okay. So here we go. I'm just trying to keep track of lengths here because we're very limited on those. Here we go with our Namibian Demantoid. 5291 is your item number. This is the stone that definitely gives you a little bit of blue secondary. So important. That's why I love them. The neons of Russians we love, but they can be a little bit brown or a little bit too yellow. when you get those green neons, right? So I really appreciate seeing the Namibian stones. Maybe they just hold a soft spot in my heart because they're the first Demantoids I ever sold on television many years ago. Like a whole different, I mean, it was a different era. But this is where you've got that trillion cut that is so distinctive. It's also a 391. So that would be the largest way to get a Demantoid. One more thing, it's 18 karat gold, and we've added yellow and white diamonds to it. So there's a distinctive difference between the Namibian. They're still going to have that dispersion we love from a garnet. That's the Namibian and the Russian. And there are a couple other sources that we don't really show you here because they're not top quality. But watch the dispersion. That's the factor you always should get with a Demantoid, no matter where it's from, is high dispersion. Yes, did you have a question? I'm sorry? Oh, she is? Okay. Quick question. What was she looking for exactly? Because I have a couple blue sapphires I could show her. They had, was it this exact one she wanted to see, or is she just looking for something in general? Oh, she hung up. Okay. So we'll hold this thought on the Demantoid because we're running out of time. So Renee, let me at least get this in. I'm not sure what her priorities were, but I've got a really stunning round here. I have other ones to show her as well, but let's try this one first. 7545. So Renee, thank you. I'm glad you're here with us to show you some sapphires. I have another new one that's a radiant cut. Love this one because it's a round. 7545 is brand new, but don't worry, we're discounting heavily. It's a carat 70 in the round. It's a carat 18 in diamond weight, and this is that bright royal blue. So that's a very rare, and give me a call because I'd love to have your feedback, Renee, on what you're looking for, if I need to bring something else out, or if you'd like to see a radiant cut, we have that as well. But let's take a look at this and call me early because it's a 170 round with a carat 18, and we don't usually see sapphires of big sizes stick around too long because, yeah, they're super in demand, and we don't see them that often. We really don't. It's got to be a fine quality to actually bring them on the air and add our VS diamonds and do all of that. So when you get a stone that's got a $15,538 price tag and we get it down to just $72.99, well, I'm not leaving it there because we got to move some jewelry here at the end of the night. So if there's anything we can help you with, please let me know. Here's what this one looks like on the hand. So clean. It's so unusual to get a carat 70 in a round. Any sapphire in a round. They're not prevalent in big sizes. The largest sapphire I have in all my inventory is a 7 carat, and it's a yellow. And to get a blue that's just sparkling and brilliant as if it's a diamond, but it's a sapphire and it's giving you great durability. And if you love it, huge blowout right now to get it all the way down to my lowest, as if pretend it's been here 3 years and we got to get it out the door. Because the same thing is happening at this 15-minute mark left in the show. It's got to get it home. So instead of 7 or 6 or 5 or even 4,000, I won't even ask for $39.99. First caller, I'll make it $3,888 for our best. There's a $79.99 should be price. And then there's the let's get it home before the end of the night on a Wednesday price. And that's happening right there. Do have a radiant. If you'd prefer a different cut, I'm not sure what exactly her wish list was, but I do have a radiant. It's a little bit bigger. Wait a minute. Also have this one. Same color, radiant. It's a carat 74. So that radiant actually gives you 4 points more than the round, and it has a double halo. The difference is that one's actually listed as vivid. Well, they're the same color, so they're both the vivid royal blues. If you like the radiant, because it's got a little less diamond weight, carat 18 on the left side, 51 points on the right side. Tony at 7381 on the right, that's the radiant cut, another unusual cut. So both are giving you highly unusual cuts for sapphire. Both are giving you great diamonds, just a different way they're set. Do you want the double halo? Do you want this kind of like bed of diamonds around it? The radiant cut is item number 7381. And you know what? That's a carat 74. So it's 4 points larger and it has 51 points in diamonds. And because it's a little less diamond weight, I will bring this price down. It's $74.99. Well, I brought this one down to $38.88, so let's make this one a lot less as well and give you a bigger carat weight in the center and then just a really beautiful way to frame that stone. In the double halo, we'll do this one for $29.99. So 2 great choices, $38.88, $29.99. The colors could not be more identical, and yet they're both giving great clarity and great glow. That is what sapphires don't typically do. They're usually completely opaque, And so you wouldn't see any light or brilliance through them. That is just not the case here. You got both dancing with that brilliance. You see those bright flashes that you have? That's so important. So $29.99 right side, $38.88 left side. And you just let me know which one you're thinking about. Then we're going to show that Demantoid. Out of Namibia, coming up. It's the big one. It's a $391, and it is going to be marked down. So we'll bring that out for you as well. $29.99, that would be the right side. Let me try that one on as well here for you. Any gold on either one, so you don't have to commit to the white gold. If you'd prefer yellow or rose, no problem at all. We'd love to change it out for you just to make sure that is absolute perfection. And that's going to be, yep, that's the 174. So a little bit greater size here. Here's the round next to it, so you can an idea of the two side by side without, I won't have them hit each other, but there they are together. So you've got, again, carat 74, carat 70, 118, 51 points in diamond weight. $38.88, $29.99. Let me know who's got what. That's going to be, I love it. We got options. So for either a requester or maybe there's something for somebody who wasn't thinking blue sapphires specifically to call us and ask, but you might just fall in love with these big values we have here at the end of our night. So that's going to be cushion radiant right there. And again, cushion outside, radiant internally. Radiant facets are like those beautiful bow tie facets you have on the sides. Either way you'd like to go, $29.99. Let me know what you're thinking. And then we'll go back to that Namibian Demantoid. Want to give that a last look before we go here. Big time 3 carat 91 fancy cut stone. 18 karat solid gold as well. Yellow diamonds, white diamonds. We'll get into that. Want to make sure we get to show that. The museum is open late tonight, right? We're doing a little after hours museum. Yes. You got it. Radiant. Radiant is gone. 7381. Any gold you'd like. Thank you, Renee. So glad we had 2 options. That's always nice, right? Options are good. We're ladies. We like options. I think everybody likes options. I don't think that's a ladies thing. I think everybody likes options, especially when you're shopping for the good jewelry. All right, coming up, I want to just get into that Namibian because there aren't too many occasions ever that we get to show you a 4 carat Demantoid. This is one of them. Look at that stone. It is item number 5291, a total collector's museum piece, but please wear it because it's durable enough to wear. So you're good there. You're free and clear. Wear it every day and enjoy it. Here we go with our 18 karat gold, yellow gold. Yes, why? Because it's got yellow diamonds in the corners, white diamonds surrounding it. That is our 391. We're calling it a fancy cut. It's really a trillion. It's just slightly elongated. It's a 391 and it's got 20 points in pear-shaped yellows among the 3 in the corners. Then 86 points in the white diamonds. Framing it, double halo, looking so amazing. And all you need to do, give us a call because there's a discount at the museum. The museum is on sale tonight. Not only are we staying open after hours, it's on sale. So instead of being priceless material, or in this case, it was $48,799 on our show. It's been ages since we've seen it. It's coming out tonight because when, push comes to shove and you got 9 minutes left in the show, you got to give yourself the best chance to move something. And honestly, a $50,000 ring that's not $50,000 anymore is the best chance to move something because there is a collector that is with us tonight that wants that discount. You want the big deal on the big stone. That's the largest Demantoid I have by far. And if you've ever struggled with the color and you're not sure about the Russian stones, or some people have had an issue with the origin just because, right? This is one that, and gems are not politically affiliated. I mean, gems, I've never met one that had a political leaning one way or the other, but some people right now might want to look at those Namibian stones, or certainly it's about the size here. The size is really, really unusual. This is not a garnet that comes in big sizes. We usually get excited about a 50 pointer. So to get a nearly 4 carat, big deal, plus the yellow, plus the white, just goes to show you there's so much rarity in that center. We gave it a lot of important diamonds. Let me show you the way it's finished on the inside and then how it looks on the hand. Look at that. Great finishing. Yes, Renee? Uh-huh. Oh. Oh, in September. So that's her birthstone. Wonderful. Well, Renee, happy early birthday. Did she tell you what day it is? Oh, just September. So it's her birthstone. Oh, wonderful. Well, Renee, my pleasure. Thank you so much for requesting and shopping with us. And happy birthday next month. Oh, wonderful. That's nice. Way to treat yourself too. What a beautiful way to do that. And speaking of treating ourselves, ladies and gentlemen who are collectors, about to do just that. Do you know this has not been on our air for under $25,000? It was actually $26,999. That's already a good half off. I'm ready to get it at home right now. Final call on the show. We are 8 minutes away from our good night. So here's what we're going to do. It's not 26. It's not 25. How about 20 or 15? It's not 15,000. There's no way. There's a $391. This is a priceless stone. There is no retail value. There's no comparing this stone. The secondary blues on top of all the rainbow brilliance is why I love a Namibian stone. It's why I prefer a Namibian stone. Have for years. Again, they were the first ones I ever presented with the mine owner, so I always have fond memories. Chris Johnston is his name. Gosh, I've lost touch with him over the years, so I'm not sure if he still owns the mine or has any affiliation, because I know it was very limited back then, but my goodness, what an amazing way to get Namibian stones. At this size is incredible. I used to sell them loose for hours and hours and hours on end, and there was never a $391. That just, they were all like topped out at 1 carat. This is so unusual. It's not $15,000. It's not $14,000. This is price to move tonight, and I don't mean a month from now or tomorrow. I mean tonight. It is price to move tonight because this is the museum on sale, and it's not $14,000. And this has got to be the best value we have in collector's gems, and it's not even $13,000. I'm doing it for $12,999 tonight. Yes. Oh my goodness, the Gator. The Gator's gone. I love it, and she's brand new with us. Was she calling from Florida? Pennsylvania. I love it. I love it. I know that was like stereotyping animals and their regions. I shouldn't do that. Thank you so much, Cynthia. Well, enjoy. Enjoy. Do they have gators in Pennsylvania, you think? I don't know. I've not been there. Not been. They might. Or she just really likes cool jewelry, which is all that matters. All right, so $12,999 on our Namibian Demantoid. Want to remind you about the collars. Still have the collars for you as well, limited in our lengths, but certainly the time to get it is now. I'm wearing the 16-inch. You are getting a 16-inch tonight. This is really unheard of. You are getting a 16-inch collar right there. You're getting a 16-inch VS diamonds. What was it? 7 carats plus in diamonds. That is $59.99 for the collar. Amazing. So last call, 16, 18, 17, whatever. They're made up and ready to go. Time to get your diamond collars right here, right now. So there's all the info. $69.99 for the 7 carat 16, which I'm wearing. And then you can get a 17-inch, which has got just about 7.5 carats in diamonds. That's only $63.49. And then we're doing the 18-inch, getting you over 8 carats in diamonds for only $66.99. Huge value there. Let me know if you'd like the collars. Let's go back for a last look at that Namibian Demantoid, and then any other requests you have. Still have the Dragonfly. Dragonfly was under $2,000 to get the Dragonfly. Just a reminder there. Still have that one for you. Mandarin garnet earrings are still here. Namibian Demantoid, almost 4 carats, is also still here. And don't forget, we have these double strands of pearls. They were $399. Just in case you were just not with us earlier, there's a really special pearl offering that we had tonight. And I want to share this with you because it's really like getting, well, it's 2 strands. They're all coming together. There's a 46-inch strand and a 48-inch strand, and it's all together. It clasps together with a sterling silver clasp, and it's $399. And you're getting all of that. It's like a treasure chest worth of pearls for you for $399. So just a reminder, if you missed out the first 30 minutes of our show and you want to get a great gift idea, they're double. You can do a million things because they're all, this clasp is flexible. So you can, not flexible in the sense that you bend it or move it, you take it apart. You can use it all as a double strand. You can obviously wrap it and wrap it and wrap it multiple times. You can use it as a belt. You can do whatever you want because of the adjustability. So remember, $399 for those double-stranded pearl necklaces that we love that really can be worn a myriad of ways. So do call us on those if you missed those earlier. We'll go back to our Namibian Demantoid ring here, and then let me see if there's anything else we can share with you here. If you'd like to get, let me see, we had some of our big opals. I think really, again, starting with We had that big emerald in the bridge. If you want that emerald in the bridge, it was $29.99, or you can get this emerald we started the show with for only $8.88, which I think is one of those values you got to get in on here if you'd like a round Colombian emerald. It was, yeah, 6416 is the item number. And then just a reminder, we still have the bridge emerald as well. So either one of those, we'll be back tomorrow. As usual, we've got a big Thursday night for you, so feel free to join us tomorrow night, and we'd be happy to have you with us for a big celebration of our Thursday night jewelry, and then, of course, Friday night and all through the weekend in the mornings as well. So we look forward to seeing you guys. Let me know last minute on collars if we can help you with those, or if you have any questions on those amazing diamond collars. Again, $8.88 for the one in the left side, and then $29.99 for the one in the bridge. So either way you'd like to go, big emeralds are here waiting for you. Let me know what we can help you with. If there's any questions you have on anything you've seen tonight at all, please let me know. Happy to help you even after we go off the air. We're still accessible to that phone number that you have at the bottom of your screen. So welcome to all of our new registers. Boy, we had a number of you guys tonight shopping with us, so a warm welcome to each and every one of you. And $8.88 on the round, and only $29.99 for the carat 17 oval on the left side. Let me know if we can help you. Anything, collars, pearl necklaces, amazing gift idea on those pearl necklaces. Don't forget about those. Want to make sure you get in on those opportunities, and anything else that we can help you with. We got 2 final minutes left in the show. Reminder, we are back tomorrow. It's at 7 o'clock Pacific time, and that is 10 p.m. Eastern. So hopefully we'll see you all right back here after a wonderful Thursday, and hopefully you have a great day tomorrow, and we hope to be your nightcap tomorrow. And join us, because we got a big celebration of jewelry as always, and you never know what all you're going to see on the show. There might be some surprises. So $29.99 for the left side, or the right side rather. That's going to be the bridge right here. My left, your right. And that's going to be for the bridge, $29.99, $8.88 for the round in that Stardust mounting that is so lovely. So encourage you to call us on any of those, and also our collars, last call on the collars. So don't miss out on those big time collars. Huge diamond weights, never have been that affordable. So it's a really important time to take advantage of those and get your clean emeralds. Nice to be able to put up a smaller and a larger and have them be the same kind of glow and clarity. That's impressive. You wouldn't be able to say that about most emeralds and get that consistent clarity no matter what the size or cut is. So happy to help you out with any of those, anything at all. Anything we can find for you or tell you about or help you out with, this is the time to give us a call so we can help you as we go off the air. We welcome you back tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Join us. We'd love to have your company. So we hope to see you then. And last call on the emeralds, the collars, anything else. We have that Demantoid. If you'd like to talk about that big Demantoid, that museum piece for under $13,000. We've done some major values tonight, and the collars could not be better. And you don't want to wait till when they're gone, they're gone. So it's a really good time to get in on those diamond collars, because that value is unprecedented. So thanks again for being with us. Thanks for watching. Thanks for shopping. A special welcome again to all of our new shoppers tonight. What a pleasure to have you all with us. And we're back here right at the same time, same place tomorrow. We'll see you then. Have a great rest of your night. I'm Lauren Blair, and we'll see you back here on Thursday.